backup camera for when mine fails.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, so I went live too.
David's live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. What day is today?
Hello,
Tuesday.
hello. Welcome back to another KPC Live. It's February 6th.
Are you married? And I got a comment on my vlog yesterday that everyone's like, you and David should date. We get this like every week. Like every week. No.
It's about time you guys realized.
It's about time you guys realized.
Yeah.
We have to say it every week.
Yeah. But hello,
Ketchup
everybody.
cook.
Ketchup. Yeah, I'd like some ketchup with fries.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know that my thingy is bananas.
What?
I have a story to tell. So basically, yesterday I did a live stream with Wonder Girls Hyerim.
Yeah.
And
how'd that go?
Yeah. So
I
I'll
saw
talk
their
about that
story.
now. Yeah.
Oh.
So it was super exciting. People were asking me how did this happen. It's just like the producer of the KBS radio show. She just emailed me like a few weeks ago. She actually said that she saw me on KPC.
See?
Yeah. She's like, I saw you on YouTube, and she was like, the stuff that you kind of talk about on that kind of thing, you can just come and talk about on the radio show. So Hyerim, I have so much to say about this whole topic because I got so many DMs. I uploaded to my Instagram stories. I was like, oh, I'm going on a radio show with Wonder Girls Hyerim, and then so many people were like, and then I uploaded Big Bang and the Wonder Girls like old snippet of Tell Me, which was like a legendary song of second generation K-pop back in the day, like 2007, 2008, this era. The best era for me, especially when I was a teenager. And then people were DMing me like, that's Big Bang, and who are the girls? And I was shook because people these days, they don't know the Wonder Girls. Especially if you just got into K-pop like 4th gen, 5th gen, and you don't know the old OGs. And actually, Wonder Girls is actually they originally they had the purple fandom color before BTS.
Yeah.
Originally,
I forgot.
Originally Wonder Girls they had like the purple like Wonbong, like the sticks fandom sticks.
Right.
And I was super huge fan of the Wonder Girls, honestly. When I think I was like probably 12, 13, I had a little MP3 that I would put all my songs on. This is before iPods, before streaming, in the olden days. I would put like Super Junior, Big Bang, Wonder Girls, Girls' Generation, those kind of songs. I would listen to it everywhere. And I even got a message from my friend at boarding school. She's like, Anna, I literally remember you used to put on that Tell Me song and you used to like play it to all of us in the room. And I was like, literally yes. Literally yes. So it was super exciting for me. And she was really nice. Hyerim is not in the original Wonder Girls lineup. They debuted with 5. In fact, actually Hyuna was original Wonder Girls lineup, and then she left, and then Yubin came in, and then Sonny left after a while.
Sohee was the
Sohee
girl,
was my favorite.
The girl of Wonder Girls.
Who was your favorite?
That's Sohee.
Sohee, yeah. Do you guys know Wonder Girls? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
They probably feel like you're old.
Yeah. Thank you, Chenami, again for gifting memberships. Thank you.
It's probably like what I hear from some old person about like HOT or
Oh my gosh, but you guys know that Blackpink did a cover of Wonder Girls' song So Hot. They made it their own version. There were so many
They always do covers of Wonder Girls.
So many people think that is a Blackpink song. And I was like, no, that is an original Wonder Girls song. They just did a cover of it and made it to their own. I guess the kids these days, they don't know. But guys, I really recommend, go on YouTube and type, they only have such bops, actually. I listened to all of their songs recently again.
Sonny was Wonder Girls too.
Yeah, she was Wonder Girls.
Yeah.
The original JYP lineup.
Honestly though, like I'm really happy for Sonny, like individually at what she did
what she has
after,
achieved.
Yeah, after Wonder Girls. Because Wonder Girls was a little bit like, city pop, retro kind of feel. But
some people are like, yes, we know them. No, but are going to look up, lol. No, I don't know Wonder Girls. They are the original JYP girl group. Before Twice, before ITZY, the OG. They were like
really a Wonder Girls.
No, because it's like such teenage memories for me.
I understand. Because Big Bang's that for me.
Yeah, Big Bang was the boys, but it was like actually for the girls, it was a fight always between Girls' Generation and Wonder Girls. They were majorly competitive with each other.
True. Wonder Girls and who?
Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation. And then there was 21 too.
Yeah, but that was tiny bit later. Generation.
Also there was 4 Minute too, and then it goes on.
But yeah, and no, they also toured with the Jonas Brothers. They kind of tried to make it big in America.
The Jonas Brothers,
but
yeah,
they kind of failed
that,
on that. But they already have Bob's songs.
I mean,
Tell Me, So Hot, Nobody, like this, and like they have just like go look up their songs. It's like really, really good songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
also Miss A. Forgot about Miss A.
Miss A, right. And what's happening to JYP's girl groups nowadays? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. I heard it's just not. They're just kind of falling off relatively compared to the other fourth gen girl groups.
Yeah, they were strong in the beginning, but nowadays
it's just they need good songs. For any group,
I think their songs are good. I don't know. I just think like the other groups that are coming out are just too good nowadays. IVE and like Idol and Le Sserafim, New Jeans.
Yeah, but
Le
Sserafim has actually good. Le Sserafim song sounds so expensive. And like it's produced. ITZY songs kind of sound a bit like...
The noisy music trend has kind of gone and ITZY was there, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but they have such good... They're still really like good girls. They're good at what they do and they're attractive.
Hechi is like my favorite.
Yeah, honestly. They have wasted potential. Yeah, they just need a really good song, I think. Anyway, the why reason brought it up because so I put it on my Instagram stories like guys come and join the live with Hyerim and some people did come and they were like commenting banana and then she was like reading them out.
Oh.
And she was like, Anna, what is this? And I was so like I have to explain Anna banana.
Cute. That's cute. You really need to own your fandom's name, you know? You can't be embarrassed. Like, imagine BTS being like, oh, ARMY. You know, like, you can't be like that, you know?
But she was like, what is all these bananas in the comments?
Own it. Show love, you know? Hey, toppings! You guys are all toppings. You can choose what kind of topping you can be. Oh, can I say something?
What?
I just realized from a comment yesterday. I didn't have a clue. But apparently, it's been 1 year for KPC. Woo!
Really?
Yeah.
1 year?
Yeah.
Have you been uploading KPC recently?
Yeah.
To the actual channel?
So, apparently it says on my YouTube channel that...
Congrats!
2023, February 2nd was the day I established and made the channel itself. And then
probably, the day you made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably I uploaded a little afterwards, but still, like, technically it's been 1 year for KPC.
Very good.
Yay! I mean, I set a milestone of 100K for a year, but maybe that was a little bit too ambitious, and I slacked off a bit, I have to admit. But still, I achieved half. And
Very good, David.
You know how the saying goes, like beginning is the, like, what do you call it? 시작이 반이다. Like,
beginning is halfway through for the...
Yeah, just starting is halfway through, but I actually achieved halfway through, so. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody.
Well
for
done.
your support.
Do you guys miss can I ask the KPC and also you guys the question? Do you guys miss the original KPC lineup, as in me,
Subin.
David, Subini, Kelsey?
Yeah, of course they do.
They do. Do you think for your views, what do you think personally for the topics? Does it depend on the topic or the guests? Or...
I have a whole plan for 2024.
Yeah, talk about it.
I don't know if I should reveal it because I was trying to like put this into my exclusive podcast for Patreon. Like I usually do all my like plans and stuff there. But okay, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
So I am thinking about like regrouping, you know, reuniting the original fam, like you, Supini, and Kelsey together, and mostly just talking about like very fun, entertaining, light dating topics.
Yeah. Because I think that's what people like.
Yeah, that's gonna be your thing, and then there will be other like social issues, like a little bit darker stuff, like serious ones. There's gonna be a segment for that. There's gonna be a segment for like total debate, like actual fighting. I haven't seen anybody like sign up for that, but I'm gonna look for people that have thick skin, and then there will also be other stuff as well, but like many segments, like actual interviews. But this is only capable when we get that actual studio, when I get that studio. So yeah.
Okay,
anyways, look forward to that.
Yeah, starting is half the battle. That was what you were trying to say.
Starting is half the battle. Yes, thank you. Sorita, I missed the original gang. Yes, and I got a super chat from Patrick. Here's 10 for the 1 year of KPC and not posting a single YouTube apology video. Good work, David. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you for pointing that out.
Yet.
That was my goal. Oh my God.
So when is Daddy coming?
Just as you talked about an apology video, like of course someone has to mention.
캐나다에서 인사드려요. 안녕하세요. You need to have a KPC pizza party. David needs to have a salty group of sub-fans called anchovies.
Oh no, don't give them ideas, okay? You're all love toppings. Yeah, you guys are toppings. You can be Hawaiian, like pineapple, pepperoni or whatever, but not anchovies.
How's the dating going, Anna? Any potential prospects? Some potential prospects. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
As always.
As always. But anyway, yeah. So I was telling Hyerim in the live stream. I was like, I also do this like thing called KPC, and she was like, oh really? Because she was like, I think she wants to do YouTube more. Like I think she has a channel, but she doesn't really upload much. And she was like, I don't know how you guys do it. It's such a hard job. Like she was like, most celebrities, they obviously have an entire team behind them when they upload YouTube. They have writers, producers, like all of that, and then camera crew. So like, I always wonder, like, do they actually earn anything? She was like, she was told to like invest into having a YouTube team, and she was like, I was actually losing money so much.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
they were like, have big productions.
Yeah, they have huge productions, and like at the end of the day, it's not worth it because you actually don't end up earning anything, or they actually end up earning minus money.
Right. You need to gain cost efficiency.
Investment. They think it's an investment for the future, and then the channel will grow. But she was like, it was actually becoming too much of an expense, so she was like, I just stopped doing that.
Usually the celebrities I see like that get successful is usually when like the producers have like a really well built, format, like a talk show or whatever.
Yeah,
like
they'd have like a
Yeah, if that's what we're talking about, then a big crew might work. But if it's not the case, and like if you're not like a super high, like celebrity, then
it's not gonna work.
Then just doing vlogs are mostly like the
so
best
she's like, I have respect for you guys, YouTubers, who you do everything yourself. You script it out, you come up with the ideas, you film it, you edit it. And I was like, it is a lot of work. And some people, this is kind of like recently, some people are like saying things to me in my actual life, like, oh, I wish I could just like quit my job and just like do what you do. It seems so easy. And I was like, you try it. You actually try it and see if you can actually make a livable income and just doing this. You think it's easy to like build an audience?
Oh, there she goes.
So I'm actually working on a side project right now.
Oh really?
Yeah,
what is
now.
It?
I will reveal it down the line.
Okay.
Well, it's like going to be. I want to like teach some of my skills and my knowledge.
Yeah, I can see what you do.
Because people have been actually asking me like how, if I don't want the 9 to 5, 9 to 6, if I want to do what you do, or even not just as a hide hustle to earn extra income. I was like, well, I'm actually 3 years on YouTube, coming onto my 4th year, and so I've been doing this for a while. So I think I have some knowledge and some skills that I can share. So. Yeah.
Joyful One Pizza. Thank you for the $10. Happy anniversary. Lots of love from LA. Yes, the city of angels. Yes, I truly enjoy your content. Thank you so much. Yeah. And thank you everybody else for the happy anniversary messages. Would really appreciate if you send it to PayPal too. Because they don't take a cut. PayPal link is in the description below, or paypal.com/Korean Pizza Club. I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding.
The US dollar is juicy nowadays.
Who is Wonder Girls? I know Girls' Generation.
What?
I Got a Boy was awesome. Love the outfits. That makes me so sad.
Boy or girl, you need to do your research.
Yeah, Wonder Girls is OG. Like, this is before BTS, before EXO. Like, the OG K-pop groups, they paved the way for all the rest of the other generations to come. They were probably actually, Wonder Girls was like one of the first ones to go to America and try to actually really make it in America. Yeah, this makes me so sad, but go look them up.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
Yep.
David sipping from his straw when Anna starts talking is such a vibe. Okay. Sips tea.
Yeah. And also, let me just give you like a teaser. So I won't do it right now, but like I'm going to do a grand reveal of our new and well-functioning website, the online shopping mall.
Yeah, you said it was going to be available like the next day.
Yeah, it's up and running right now, and I will reveal it right after the whole live stream ends. Like I'll probably reveal it after Anna just ends her live stream, because I don't want to like clog her live stream with like my promotion. So if you're watching, like rewatching right now, go to the end of the live stream, like maybe -5 minutes, and then I'll start like promoting like the new website. You can get authentic and very unique Korean products. We actually put like 6 extra products last night just for the reveal. And we actually have like a Nike product and everything like that. Like it's up and running. So
Wait, are you allowed to sell Nike?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so technically if you want to get into online shopping in Korea, I don't know about other countries, but you can literally get any kind of like product, let's say this mouse or like I don't know, coffee or whatever. As long as you take your own pictures of the product, then you can resell it at whatever price you want. Yeah. So
Anna, do you have a PayPal as well? Yes, I do. People have been asking me that as well. On my description of every single YouTube video, I have like links in the bottom, and my PayPal is linked there.
yeah,
So
maybe I should just like up the
don't know.
PayPal link to the top. Like
people don't know this.
PayPal.
Yeah, but it's in the description of every single YouTube video. I should say that more.
Yeah. Would you ever do a live KPC episode where you answer questions from subscribers? I've done that a lot before, Q&As. Yeah, let's do it sometime. Okay.
The people who think YouTube is easy are also the people who refuse to talk at work for fear of being judged.
That's true. But you know, there is like, okay, there is, you might get triggered, but there is like a essence of truth there. YouTube.
For
like,
fear of being judged?
No, like it being easy. I'm talking about that. Because, you know, I was having like this debate or like talk with my friend. He's like a resident doctor right now.
Yeah.
And you know how like doctors nowadays, there's a huge controversy over like, you know, increasing the number of doctors in Korea because like nobody's going to like the unpopular professions like
oh yes, they all want to do like the high
plastic surgery,
surgeons,
like
yeah.
dermatology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like nobody's going to like the actual like the bone doctors or like the
saving lives,
saving
stuff.
body
parts doctors.
Yeah, and in the regional areas except Seoul, nobody's doing the doctor jobs there, so people have to come all the way to Seoul, or like
That
people
is a
are
problem.
like just dying. So yeah, so like the government recently made a plan to like increase the number of doctors by like 2,000 per year, and the doctor association has just came up and like they're rioting, they're protesting against the government because that's going to lower the quality of like medical, you know, quality, and also that's going to drive up the prices and blah blah blah. So there's a whole debate over there, and that's actually going to be decided today. The government, and they're like, you know, doing that. But anyways, besides that, my friend said was like doctors nowadays, it's not like a very, you know, not a very profitable or high like cost-effective job. Like it's very very big labor, and it's like very tiresome, and like half of the doctors might not even succeed in like, you know, getting as much as like a Samsung worker. Yeah, because like,
I mean, unless you make it big, like in like the Pacific,
exactly,
or you have your own private clinic.
And what he said was like, if you're a paid doctor, you might have like a nice salary, but that's like your paywall. Like that's
you can't really progress from.
You can't progress from that. So what people do is like they make their private hospitals, but that takes a lot of money,
and it's a risk as well.
It's a very big risk. You need nowadays. Even hospitals have to go big on marketing, so they have to spend a lot on marketing.
I think I did hear from someone that they said the job itself right now in Korea, especially from like our parents' generation, it was like the best job you could ever get, the most prestigious, the best like outcome of your life that you could be, like was to become a doctor.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays they say like a couple like 10 years from now, that job is not going to have the same like level of prestige and esteem that it used to have.
My friend's already saying it, and he's like, he totally regrets going through like med school and stuff because that was a waste of time. It was a waste of his youth. He would have rather went to like pharmacy, you know.
Really?
Yeah. He said like going into the pharmacy industry nowadays is way more profitable, way more stable, way more. Yeah, not like like if you go big as a doctor, of course you're gonna earn a lot, but like in terms of the actual manual labor work you do, being a pharmacist is like way better than being a doctor nowadays. So all you have to do as a pharmacist, I'm not trying to degrade them or anything, but sit back at the counter, get the prescriptions, make the you know medicine for them, and then they get like cha-ching every single week.
But I do agree that there is a ceiling for a doctor.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you do like a business or online business or whatever, it can be infinite. But definitely as a doctor, your you're trading your time. For
Yeah, there's a lot of risks too. You could really mess up someone's like health or like, and then you could get sued and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, bottom line, he was saying he's so jealous of like YouTubers, because like it's hard to make it big as a YouTuber too. I think the competition would be even harder than being like a successful doctor. At least he's going to get like a substantial amount of money being a paid doctor even. But then if you are a big YouTuber and you can like challenge to the doctor pay grade, then I guess like if you compare the cost efficiency, the labor, or what we do, it would be a little bit more on the easier side. Yeah.
Shall we talk about, okay, let's like say our favorite things about doing this, being YouTubers, and also like the not so nice parts.
Yeah.
You go first. Your favorite parts of doing this.
The money.
Content creator.
The money.
The money.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't make a lot of money. PayPal.com/Korean Pizza Club. Patreon.
The money, you can make good money, but it obviously fluctuates.
Yeah.
There are different months where you can make a lot, and there are some months where you might not make anything.
That's where the anxiety comes from too.
So we always need to have like a backup plan.
Huge anxiety.
You need to have good financial. You need to be good with your money.
This is the con of being a YouTuber.
Being any freelancer.
Anxiety.
Freelancer, you need to budget yourself well. So.
I think it's even harder than like. It's even worse off than like regular freelancers, because like you're dealing with subscribers and content ages, and like there's trends, and subscribers might think you got stale, and you always have to keep up to the trend and stuff. And once your content just like goes down, then there's no way coming back. So that's very hard, and then your income's gonna plummet too. So you become really unstable and anxious, and you wonder like, oh, can I actually do this as my eternal job forever? So that's the biggest anxiety. But
so that's why we need to take brand deals and stuff on our videos.
Yeah, of course.
They help a lot.
Of course.
Yeah,
but like
important.
for the pros, I think the best thing is like it's basically the most digital nomad thing you can do, and like the
you can work
freelance
from anywhere. That is the biggest part. You can travel anywhere. You can technically still be working.
You can wake up at any time.
Yeah.
You can set your own.
You set your own schedule. You are your own boss. You don't answer to anybody. Well, apart from maybe if you have brand deals and stuff, then you need to like submit and like deadlines and whatever. But most of the time, you're working for yourself and not anybody else.
And the most generic answer to that question, what's the best thing about being a YouTuber, is that it's fun. It's really fun. I think it's the like most fun you can get out of like an actual job if you consider a YouTuber a job. Everything changes every day. You meet a lot of people.
YouTuber or influencer or whatever you're doing.
Go to a lot of events. You can meet like Hyerim, celebrities.
Yeah, obviously that is another biggest perk. You get to have opportunities and you get to meet people that you would have never otherwise if you just have like a normal corporate job. So that is another perk. Yeah, you offer it's like travel. Sometimes you get taken to places like for travel. It's very exciting.
Yeah, so like I have no regrets in my like 6-7 years of being a YouTuber, because I had so much fun. So much fun.
And I also really think this job just makes you think in an entrepreneurial way. It makes you open that side of your brain.
That is very true.
Because like I said, our income can fluctuate so much. You can't just you need to always be constantly thinking of like, how do I grow more? How do I, diversify my income? Whereas I know some of my friends who are just like normal jobs, and they're so exhausted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They just want to go home, and then maybe even go to the gym is hard enough after work. They just go, and then they're just like, I just want to break. I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in that rut of their life. I mean, it could be comfortable, but I think definitely I'm surrounded usually by other entrepreneurs who are always thinking, what can I do more? What can I do next?
Yeah, when I see my friends though, like nowadays the economy makes them do side gigs
That's
anyways.
True. That's true.
So they're always like hustling even after work, but then they always have their like daytime job that they can't get out of. So they only have like limited time to invest in their like actual businesses, whereas YouTubers, we can actually expand from YouTube, like use our audience. Like audience is king when you're doing a business, so I think that's a big perk too.
Yeah.
So like for my online shopping mall that I'll explain later, like I have you guys, so you can get the eyeballs on there, the traffic first, and there might be initial customers, and then the algorithm or Google is gonna like push that. So very big advantage of being a YouTuber, I would say. So nowadays in Korea, they say like out of like 10 job admissions, like applicants, like at least half of them have their own YouTube channels.
Yeah.
As like portfolios or just their vlogs or just like as a PR tool for themselves. So if you guys are like still in school or, you know, like even if you're working or whatever for your own like self-improvement, I would really like advocate getting your own personal YouTube channel and making whatever kind of content you want.
Making your own personal brand. You have to brand yourself and like making it into a thing. Wait, and I just got a PayPal donation.
I got a PayPal too!
Who is it?
Oh yes, shout out to Lily. Yes, let me read the message.
Mine is from Rory.
Rory and Lily, thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's like kids getting Christmas presents. Thank you for the 16 US pizza. Happy first anniversary, David. You keep me up to date with all things Korean, and I appreciate your efforts and fun. Haha, keep promoting your stuff. Yeah. We got cut out from there.
Yeah, thank you, Rory, for the donation. Yeah, guys, so PayPal is
You need to
linked.
do like a banana thing. You're just like, you know, getting out the easy way. Hey, M, thank you. What is your favorite KPC episode? Pizza.
What is your favorite?
The first one, the actual first one.
Which was?
Birth rate.
Was that the first one?
Why people aren't getting married? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a great start. It got like 400K right off the bat.
Patrick says, I have 2 businesses. It's busy AF, but not having a boss is elite.
That's nice.
It's really true.
That's nice.
I really, as an ENTJ, I do not work well if someone who I don't deem as competent is telling me stuff what to do, and they're just like very stuck and stubborn in their ways, and I don't agree.
Yeah.
Then I'm so frustrated, and I hate that.
That's the most stressful thing about
It gives me the most stress
Yeah.
compared to anything else. So
Yeah.
I really love working for myself.
Right. Teha Go, thank you for the $9.99
Oh.
pizza. Happy 1-year anniversary. People don't know the amount of work goes on behind the scenes in a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Take a certain mindset to do this. Yes.
I wish it was my anniversary.
I mean, I think just maintaining a YouTube channel itself just shows that person is diligent to a certain extent because like being your own boss is like the hardest thing ever. You need to literally, it's so hard to get work done.
You need to be super disciplined.
Yeah, you need to be disciplined.
Disciplined. So because because technically you can set your own schedule. You can technically wake up at 2 p.m. if you wanted to. You don't have to answer to anybody. Technically, it's so easy to be actually really, really lazy and just slack.
Yeah.
But that it's really hard to be consistent. And like I said, like so many YouTubers have fallen off over the years.
Right.
I'm not even sure if Kelsey is doing YouTube anymore. She was telling me ages ago she might do other stuff.
Yeah, we're not saying they're not disciplined or anything.
No, but there are so many reasons why
there's
you
so
might
many
stop doing
factors.
YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Like most of the time it's usually because if it's not just profitable enough for the amount of effort that you're putting in,
Yeah.
then okay, let's talk about like the cons of doing this.
As I said, anxiety. That's the biggest thing.
Anxiety.
There's also like some creepy incidents. Some once in a while, like
Share creepy incidents.
like some. I don't know, like some privacy breaches or that kind of stuff. You have to be extra cautious in your personal life as well. You can't stir any kind of controversy. Mental health issues. Like I've gone through a lot of cancel culture. Yeah, I know a bit or two about like cancel culture. Yeah, although it's not usually my doing, but.
Usually, I mean, at that side, like comments and stuff, that really doesn't bother me. Really, it does. Like someone can say like, "Go kill yourself," and like it affects me like literally zero.
When you got a whole fandom
Okay, maybe.
firing at you. I've been cancelled by all the K-pop fandoms out there, and the actual idol himself too.
That's why, like if you're doing K-pop niche, I really don't think it's worth like you can't. There's so much stuff you can't say, and like for what? Like what return do you get?
Exactly. That's why I'm so comfortable in my KPC zone nowadays. Like it's so
what return
like.
do you get?
Yeah, I love K-pop. I love the fans that are good, but like the toxic fans, they're like so hard to deal with.
Yeah, I understand that. So originally from the beginning, I never set out to make my channel to be just about K-pop.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't want that.
K-pop is tough.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
tough.
want that. And it's like, well, how can you like you as a creator like profit off this? It's really hard
it's
to.
a small sector too.
Yeah, it's really niche. So for me, in terms of like mental health, like I was like, what? You want to
No, go on.
In terms of mental health, it's like as a creator, you have the YouTube studio section, which is like the back end of all your like content, and like YouTube tells you like, oh, your video of the most recent video of yours has done well in views, so it might be like 1 out of 10. It's like the first and number 1 in views out of all the past 10 videos that you've recently uploaded. And then if you have like a video that goes up and it's like 10 out of 10 in views, that means it's like really low views compared to your most other recent. Then it's
like very
for me that's the toughest part to get over, because you have the fact that you have to keep going even if your most recent videos that you think you should have done well in views hasn't, and it's just the algorithm has not been pushing it out, and it's just like not getting views. Then that is for me like the toughest part, to just like ignore that and just like keep going, because then it starts getting to you, because your self-worth becomes tied to this, all the numbers.
And that's why a lot of new YouTubers go down like a bad route of getting more sensational content like over time, and then it becomes like really like out of line, and you know, just like, and I see 100 pizzas, woo! And it's not appearing yet on the chat, but I'll read it anyways. Living Sweetly, thank you for the 100 Canadian dollars. Happy first anniversary. Wade, wishing you continued success and prosperity. This is Nuna rooting for you. Nuna, yeah. Shiny, yes.
Guys, feel free to send me some love. I don't have any super chats yet today.
And I got another PayPal from Carlene. $20 pizza. Happy anniversary, David. Congrats on an amazing job with KPC. So thankful for connecting with you through YouTube. From probably Carlene. It got cut, but okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, why is it not my anniversary?
Make up an imaginary anniversary.
What were we talking about? Okay, the anxiety. Yeah, that is for me the toughest part. Like comments, I can just literally ignore. It doesn't matter to me. But that is like, that's to do my own skill. And sometimes like I just get really frustrated, because when I first started doing it, I just really thought like, okay, I understand. I had like a basic idea of like what can go, like what will do well in views. Nowadays, the YouTube algorithm changes so much. I just genuinely don't understand what they want from me. And like I obviously watch a lot of other people's content and see what they're doing and how they're putting thumbnails and titles, and it's just like, sometimes it's just like I don't understand why that video someone else's video has got like 2 million views. And it's just like, really, I would like, looking at their thumbnail or title, I would just never think that would work. But so I don't know how, like, and like
keeping up with the algorithm, the trend,
it's really strange.
And also making new ideas every single week. That's hard, like especially for YouTubers like you. Like for me, I guess like now I'm in that zone too, but like at least I have like a set format. For DK News, I just had to like get news every week. But for like vloggers or daily lifestyle people, they need to go to fun places, find interesting stuff to talk about, like watch things and review it, and that's like very painful.
That's the thing, because I do vlogs from time to time, but if you do like weekly vlogs, then your life is literally, even if you didn't want to go to a cafe, I know a lot of my friends, they will deliberately search or like places to just go there and just take the content.
I guess it's fit for people that really thrive to go to those kind of places. They just do it anyways, and they're just filming it. But like for me, if I had to go out of my way to go to a cafe to get content, I would never be able to.
Yeah, it's really, you have to enjoy doing that. It's usually girls who are better at doing this. Oh yay!
Woo!
I have super chats now. KCW pizza on my channel. Thanks, David.
Pizza!
Mine is bananas. And Living Sweetly, thank you. Keep up the good work. You are great. I don't want to do the banana.
Dude, banana.
No, I'm going to think
This is easy, like banana.
No, I'm going to think of a better one.
Or banana.
I don't like it. What was I going to say? What were we saying before this?
Going to cafes, you need to.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so like honestly, weekly vlogs, it's actually, that takes a lot of work. Actually, just reporting on news, that's actually, I think it's easier.
Yes, it's way
easier. You just
easier.
get the information, you package it up, obviously you have to do the research, but daily vlogs, that actually takes far more.
Right. Vlogs.
Yeah.
It's like,
and to make it an interesting vlog, because there are plenty of vlogs that are not good.
Yeah.
It's just like a random collection of shots, and that's not good.
That's true.
It's an art form to make a good vlog.
Like, and also like flashing your camera every single place you go to. That's very hard too. Like, and holding a camera in public is really hard too. So introverts.
Are you still embarrassed? You can do that.
I can do it, but I'm still embarrassed. I still get conscious of people around me. If I have someone with me, it's okay. But like doing it myself, I get really like self-conscious about it.
I mean, because I've been like talking to myself on camera, I've been doing it, it's fine. But I noticed that if I'm abroad, that I find it way easier to do that. But when I'm in Korea, sometimes it's just a street full of Korean people. I'm just like a bit like, ooh.
Yeah, I know. They all stare at you.
Yeah, they all stare.
Like, oh, she's an attention seeker.
Yeah, so I will kind of try to go to like a quiet street.
Right. So in the US or like anywhere else in the world, they don't really give a F. They're like, oh, she's a YouTuber or a TikToker.
But I must say, if you go to Apgujeong Rodeo, there's so many streamers live streaming all the time.
And
so,
Gangnam Station
too. Yeah, so.
Let me just take some of your time. $20 pizza. Thank you, Lattimore Mary. Happy first anniversary. Thank you. Appreciate all you do. Pizza. Thank you. And we got Catherine. Thank you for your 20 from your NYC Nuna. Nuna 너무 예뻐. Chammer, thank you. Keep up the good work. Have you gone to Okdongshik? I'm really waiting for that review. And Schwartz, Donovan, thank you for your 25 pizza just for support. I really enjoy the weekly shows. Yes, we should do this every single week.
We do it every single week.
Right.
And thank you, Rory, for the extra on my PayPal. Thank you. What was I going to say?
Go on to the news.
Shall we go on to the news? But is that all the cons?
The cons?
Yeah.
For me, like this is a personal point of view. It's hard to get like a marriage partner.
Yeah, it actually does make a difference in your dating.
Yeah.
It actually
I don't know why. Okay, guys, like this is weird. So, like in Korea, I can confidently say that I make more than half of the office workers out there, okay? Like corporate job people. But still, if you're in the marriage market, people prefer like people with stable jobs. Yeah.
Especially our parents' generation.
Yeah. So I can never go to like a marriage matchmaking company and say I'm a YouTuber and get like a high grade or rank.
Yeah, he's gonna have a low rank.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
Because even like when I first like was saying to my dad I'm gonna try to do YouTube and make it a thing, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "You're wasting your time. This is not a job." Like, blah blah blah. And especially as like because you're the man and still like patriarchal. They're like you're gonna have to provide. Like, is your job like stable enough? Is this gonna be a forever career? So it's like that kind of thing. And also in terms of dating, seriously, when people find out you're a YouTuber, it's like it can actually make a slight difference.
Yeah, of course. Like
first of all, your partner needs to be super secure.
Understanding too.
Understanding and super secure and not like insecure, jealous.
Yeah.
Because we do have opportunities to meet a lot of people. And we get invited to a lot of events. And if your partner is not okay with you like going out, if he's just not secure enough, and he's not able to trust you or whatever, that can make a difference.
I have got so many misunderstandings and so many fights with my exes maybe because like for example like I'm doing KPC, right? Everybody in the comments are saying like, oh David, you always get like the attractive girls like three
like comments like you and David should date and
surrounded
stuff like this.
by 3 attractive girls every single week and then they think I'm doing that on purpose, like I'm purposely reaching. Maybe I am because the tendency of a YouTuber being like attractive is high because like these people have like high self-esteem and they like are conventionally like pretty and beautiful to put themselves outside on the screen. So like that's the tendency there. And then like I'm just like reaching out to them, can you be on camera? And then they're like, yeah. And then I put them on screen and then like the exes they're like, why are you getting all these pretty girls and like why are you surrounding yourself with them? Like what happened after like the filming? And like I'm like, I cleaned up the room and went home.
So guys, stop putting those comments like you and David should get married because like what if my future like dating prospects, they see that they're like, what is, even my dad thought like, he was like, who is this David person? We are not dating. So and I can actually, when you go on dates, or like I've had some instances like before you go on a first date with someone, they're like, can you send me your Instagram? Can you send me your channel? I really want to look. But I said, if I tell you this information, you're gonna find out everything about me, my personality, all of my
it's
background.
Small Wikipedia.
It's like literally I'm giving you a Wikipedia page, and it's like I was like, I'd rather you get to know me in person before maybe I can tell you down the line.
That's why I never tell my YouTube channel until like.
Yeah, but some people they're like apparently it's like easy to go look it up, I guess.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
So sometimes they,
especially when your channel name is Anna Lee. Like no wonder.
But anyway,
you say you're a YouTuber and then they type in Google Anna Lee. And then...
So yeah, sometimes I go on and then they know everything about me, but I know nothing about them. So it's like not like an even playing field. Yeah. And like I said, I've said this on previous lives and stuff, but like some people they outright first ask me on first day like, how much do you earn? How much do you make? I'm like, would you ask this to anybody else if anybody else had a different job? Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. So there are pros and cons. To this.
Yeah, I can go on forever for
we
this.
We
We need to get into the news now.
Okay, let's get into the news. Wait, I think I got... Thank you, Pastor. Thank you. Can you do a video on surviving Seoul with a severe MSG allergy?
Oh, MSG allergy.
First of all, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. That should be tough because like all of the food probably has MSG.
I think literally most of the food that you'll eat out will
probably
have MSG. You're going to have to end up cooking.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you because, like, for me, MSG is life.
Yeah, what happens if you consume MSG? What do you get, like a severe reaction? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. Okay, shall we get into the news? I received more PayPal.
Oh,
Thank you.
Let's answer this. Has being a YouTuber helped or hindered your dating life?
I would say half. Because some people are like. I think it's helpful actually if they're also entrepreneurial types like business people, then they really understand what I do, or like if they're working in marketing or like they understand the line of work. But I would say it might be hard if they're like their job is like really box like square cut, like if they're like a teacher or if their day looks very much the same every day, then their lifestyle might be a little bit too different from mine. They will not be understanding of my lifestyle. Some people like the fact that I'm like an influencer or whatever, and some people really don't like it. Right. So it depends on the person.
I think honestly it's helped me a lot because
but in terms of guys, it's like more like
for girls too.
Clout. Some people like the clout, I guess, but I don't know. Most of the guys I date, they don't really care for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. For me though, like in general as a person, I think people have like still a curiosity of what a YouTuber's life is like. So whenever it sparks their curiosity whenever I say like my job is a YouTuber, because like it's a very fresh thing. They haven't
not many people
if you go on like blind dates, it's always going to be like a corporate working job, like either it be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. Like the spectrum of work, like scope of work, but like as a YouTuber it's so different. So they have that initial interest, and that really gives you a boost. Yeah,
I know Danny said he profited a lot from like having somewhat internet fame when he was going on his Tinder days before.
Oh my god, yeah, I can imagine.
But for me, like in my experience, I don't think it's like necessarily like a massive perk. Yeah, I don't
know. I think even for girls, if you have a substantial amount of followers or subscribers, I think it would give you that like glow effect, like like harder to get girl, that kind of thing. Like if you have a lot of followers and stuff. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's also anyone can try to be a creator, influencer, although everyone makes it. So it does actually tell you like somewhat about yourself if you've actually made it to like a substantial number, I guess. Yeah. Thank you, Donovan Schwartz, for support and my appreciation for weekly vlogs. Wanted to add, while I usually watch your live streams, I watched your vlog today and I can't read the whole message, it got cut off, but thank you. Yeah, thank you, Donovan.
We should advertise our PayPal more often.
Yeah, people did.
Maybe I should get rid of the Patreon thing over here and like make it into PayPal. But yeah, let's go on to the news. Okay. Like, finally.
Okay.
Yeah, Anna prepared the news today, so I'll follow her order. Yeah.
Okay, let's do the Hechi thing.
Oh no, not that one first. Okay, I have something to say about this, but yeah, like you go on first.
So this is a character. Let me read the thing.
First news about Hechi.
Hechi. So this is, I guess, the mascot of Seoul. Seoul Metropolitan Government recently unveiled a new design for its mascot, Hechi, the character's first design change since its designation as the capital city's official symbol in 2009. This is the new design.
The pink one what you're seeing right now.
So yeah, the yellow, sorry, was the original. And look how cute he is with his little nose. This looks like kind of like scary. So that's from 1998. That looks a bit scary.
Yeah, that's a tiger. That's a different breed.
Hechi is our like mascot that we know and love.
It's a mystical animal. And they say it originated from China, but like China and Korea, they go back and forth, you know.
So, and the pink monstrosity is the latest design.
Okay.
The new design of Hechi, whose design is based on the mythical Hete from Korean folklore, has a pink body with the blue-green stripes. Seoul City Hall said it took the colors from Korea's traditional color work for wooden buildings known as tancheong.
Tancheong. And
The colors replaced the previous ginkgo yellow. And it's got a lot of people. I even commented on this post and I was like, oh my god, this is awful. The sentiment was the same. Everyone was like, bring this back. This is terrible. Like, nobody wants this. This horrible design. What do you think?
Mr. Mayor. He's like, I'm his line now, so
yeah, you are.
I can't.
You're tight with him.
I can't say.
He's not gonna watch this live, so don't worry.
I have his Kakao Talk. Well, he hasn't replied, but.
So is he in charge of, I guess, stuff like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is, and he had a lot of pride. He had an awful lot of pride about this Hechi.
Oh, really?
And you know what? Like. Maybe it's because like I'm biased, but it doesn't look that bad, you know.
You are biased.
No,
it's terrible. Come on.
Hey, it just
terrible.
takes some time.
Don't kiss ass.
No, it's gonna take some time, but you'll get used to it. Like, hey, it looks cute, you know.
This is the renewal of a symbolic character targets millennials and Gen Z as they are major consumers in the character market, and the city tried to reflect recent trends in the characters.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You know how everybody says like everything's cute in Seoul? I think this looks cute, you know. And apparently, I don't know if I can say this, but there's a very, very famous character globally made in Korea, which is made from Korea. You probably know, everyone knows about this character, and apparently one side or like one fraction of that company made and helped designing the Hechi, the pink figure you're looking at right now. And I think like with the success of that, you know, former character, if we give it a little bit of time, it's gonna, you know, we're gonna get used to it, and I think it's gonna fly. Like, I think it's okay.
David kissing ass. I'm joking.
Okay, let me actually use a YouTube function now. Let me do like a vote. So do you think? Oh.
No, it's terrible. The yellow one is so much cuter. This looks like stuff out of Nightmares. The pink one.
Which Hechi do you like better? Let me make a YouTube poll. So which Hechi do you like better? Yellow or pink? Yellow is the old one, and pink is the new one.
Do you just do that in the comments?
Yeah.
I remember Danny used to do them all the time when we were doing RNC lives.
Right. So I started the poll function. So go on and take your vote. So please vote pink so I can show the mayor.
No. Wait, how do you do it? Show me how to.
여기 plus 설문조사.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And in the meantime, let me shout out to a super chat. Living sweetly, the reality is that most social media personalities are good looking and take care of themselves. It's sad that you have to deal with some judgment. It's not you, it's them. Thank you so much, Pizza. Thank you for the warm words too. Yeah, we have to go through a lot of judgment. And also like, you know, art looks and stuff like that. So see, the pink Tiffany says the pink one is cute in 3D. I actually think it's cute in 3D too. Yeah. See? He thinks it's gonna fly. Yeah, it has wings, so it can fly.
People are like, what is it supposed to be? It's just a mascot. It's just like an illustration. It can be made into a plush toy, but it's just they're putting it on posters and promotional material and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you go in front of Gyeongbok Palace, which is the King's Palace in Korea, you will see the actual Hechi, what it's supposed to look like in the mystical, you know, folklore. So this is what it looks like, usually. This is like the
Hechi.
creature. It's supposed to be like a combination of a lion and something. I forgot. But it's like a think of a griffin. A griffin is like an eagle and like a what do you call it, like a horse or whatever. But this is the Hechi, and it's supposed to look like this. And look how cute it is now. See? It's so
Anyway.
cute. And I gotta give it to the mayor because these I Saw You goods.
Yes.
What do you think of them?
What about them? I saw you.
The new I Saw You logo and the.
I think the old one is better.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no, like the new one.
It's my heart. What was the slogan?
Soul my soul.
Soul my soul.
Yeah.
No, I saw you is better.
No way. So look at their goods. Like, if you look at their goods here.
What is this?
So actually, this is gonna be in our store, like our online
He's
store.
just promoting his shop.
No. But look at this. Isn't it cute? Isn't it good? And it's all sold out. It's crazy. It's also
marketing.
I think like the mayor has something going on with like designs and stuff. He's doing a good job. So good job, Mr. Mayor. Mr. O. Like he's doing a really good job because have you heard of the climate pass? The new climate pass?
What's this?
It's like $60 per month, but you get unlimited access to all public transportation and like the bikes as well.
Oh, I think I did hear.
Yeah,
this.
it's like a card. So like normally I use like maybe like $70 per month just using like subway, busway, transit and everything. But they made like a climate pass to save the environment and like give benefits to people. And if you pay $60 up front, you can get unlimited access to all the transportation, whichever much times. So he's doing a really good job. And with the Hechi as well. So.
Oh, people asking where's my poll. I mean, I'm gonna think of a different question later and do a different poll.
Okay, let's see the answers now.
Go on yours and see what they say. I'm
Okay.
gonna think of a different question.
Okay, so 59%.
Says yellow, see?
59% says the old one is good, but 41% already says the new one, pink one, is good too.
No.
So
No.
I would say that's like neck to neck, And after time passes, like the pink one's gonna get better. So.
Wait, I think someone said something funny earlier. Because you said like, oh, if you get used to it, the pink one is better. And then Cindy said, we'd get used to a dog turd too, lol.
A doctor?
Dog turd, as in dog poo as well.
Oh.
You can get used to anything.
Hey,
That's what they're saying.
Hey, that's someone's hard work, okay? Like, however ass it might look, it's someone's hard work. And believe it or not, it's from a top character designing company. Yeah, that's gone super viral, Anyways, yeah.
Okay, shall we go on to the next one?
Next news? Okay. Which one?
The Samsung.
Samsung, okay. What's going on with Samsung?
Because shock horror, rich conglomerate bosses get cleared of guilty charges. Wow, this is shocking news. A Seoul court acquitted Samsung Electronics chairman Lee Jae-yong of all charges related to a 2015 merger fraud case on Monday, clearing the path for the country's biggest tech giant to push forward with investment for future technologies. In the final verdict handed down, judges at the Seoul Central District Court found former executive of Samsung, all 13 other defendants not guilty of their charges. Shock horror. The court dismissed the allegations proposed by prosecutors who claimed that Lee and the Samsung executives rigged the company valuation and cooked accounting books in the merger of two Samsung affiliates, Chaebols Industries and Samsung C&T Corp, for the Samsung chief to reinforce his control over the business empire. So they were cleared not guilty of these charges. It is difficult to see the merger of the two companies was solely for the purpose of Lee's succession of management rights or for strengthening his power. There was no evidence to suggest that it was unfair or overall or caused damage to shareholders. So
to give you context on this news,
explain.
We have a huge inheritance tax in Korea.
Huge. It's like 50%.
If you go to that top tier level,
it's like 50%.
It's like 50%. You have to give up half of your inheritance
to the government.
Yeah. And imagine a company like Samsung. So like this person, Lee Jae-yong's father, Lee Gun-hee, was like the second heir of Samsung. and he was literally in like a vegetative state for a long time, and that was like by rumor, like the people were saying that the Samsung family was keeping them in that state because they wanted the law to change for the inheritance tax, and then like they could end like his life, and then that's a rumor, allegedly, okay? But then like I guess like the body couldn't hold, and he passed away like a few years back.
How long was he in that state?
For a while, I can't recall, but for a while he was in that state, and he passed away. So they, by law, they now have to like, you know, precede the will and you know the inheritance and all. And Samsung has like huge like stocks and shares and like, you know, assets and all that kind of stuff, and they have to give up 50. And that was a problem too. But in this case, it's a little bit different.
Yes.
They're talking about shares for another like Samsung company. Samsung has like Samsung Electronics. It has insurance. It has like clothing, like everything, all that kind of logistics. And they were trying to merge a company or whatever. And Lee Jae-young was trying to acquire like some shares. And because of the fees and because of not only the inheritance tax, like in Korea, if you want to like acquire like some stocks, some shares, you need to like, you know, go through like some kind of procedure so that it's like lawful. And because of that, he got allegations of like manipulating the stock prices, like maybe crashing it down or like allegedly going like sideways, like and try to like find a loophole.
What all rich people do.
Yeah,
basically.
what all people do. And then the prosecutors found out about that and they tried to prosecute him, but like the judge, the court ruled him like not guilty, innocent. So yeah, that's what
I'll
happened.
be more surprised when actual rich, like the proper rich people get prosecuted for anything. They literally control everything.
Right. But
even with Burning Sun, you know, all the higher ups were involved, police level. None of them got really. I mean, yes, some celebrities because they don't really have actual power, but they got put in jail. But the actual powerful people of the country, they can get away with pretty much anything.
I think it's like a double-edged sword because if you're at like the Samsung owner level, I think there are pros and cons because like I think it depends on which political party is in the office. Because like in the former party, which is not in favor of like big conglomerates and stuff, they put Lee Jae-young into jail. They actually prosecuted him and he went to jail for the political scandal of helping the former president. And now because it's the party in favor of like big conglomerates and stuff, he got. I'm not saying this result reflects it. Maybe it does, but like, you know, each political party has its own say, and then that affects like big CEOs and stuff. So
Patrick, I thank you. I guess I'll pay my simp tax to Mayor Anna since David is inspiring me. Thank you.
Why am I inspiring?
I have no idea.
What's a simp tax? Give me simp tax or whatever that is.
Thank you, Patrick. So yeah, I'll be more. This was not shocking to me at all.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad, but yeah, this is what happens. They rule the entire country. They have rule of the entire police force, like the courts, everything. Yeah. So that was not surprising to me at all.
Yeah. And like, you know, mergers happen all the time, and then there's always like people try to find loopholes and bypasses and stuff like that. So it's very complicated, as you say.
So related to this, I guess, is like I guess this is K-pop news.
Yeah.
The CL thing.
Oh, CL thing? Okay.
So, Chaebols heiress and rumored the Black Label girl group member Annie Moon has been friends with CL for years. So, explain what Chaebols means.
Chaebols is it's a unique thing in Korea for the conglomerates, for the big companies.
So, if you have like Samsung, Hyundai, or LG, those big companies, global companies.
Yeah, they pass down their companies to their kids.
Yeah.
And
so
that family, and not only the passing down thing. But like if they have like cousins, kids, they own like Samsung Electronics, Samsung like clothing, Samsung logistics, everything. So they have a whole group of people which are all within their families.
Yeah.
And then they have like cousins owning like newspaper companies.
Yeah.
And then they give ads to the newspaper companies, and like it's like symbiotic and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and basically it means heiress, like heir. Like Paris Hilton is the heir to the Hilton Hotel Empire.
Right.
So Chaebols, that's basically what it means. And I guess this is the girl, Annie Moon. So the Black Label is a subsidiary of YG Entertainment, and it's headed by Teddy. Annie Moon, so significant attention. Annie Moon, also known as Moon Seo-yoon, rumored to be part of the Black Label's upcoming girl group. Has from a prestigious background as a daughter of the chairman of Shinsegae, which is one of South Korea's largest department stores. Shinsegae department store in like Myeongdong, other places. That is a huge, huge company.
Yeah.
So this is in a Korean forum.
And funny thing, Shinsegae is related to Samsung too.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was like the younger brother of like the actual Samsung family that separated and made Shinsegae.
Okay, fine. So this girl, people are saying on the forum like, oh, the current chairman of Shinsegae is Chung Yoo-kyung, who is Moon Seo-yoon's mother. Ooh, okay. So her mother is the current chairman of Shinsegae. Which girl is that? I think it's that one. I think this one. Fans have recently unearthed numerous photos of Annie alongside two Anyone CL dating back to Annie's time as an artist under YG. So that's apparently CL and Annie together. The frequency of their appearances together and their interactions on social media have led fans to speculate a close friendship between Annie and CL. So this is Annie's Instagram story. Chelin sending me this pic of her cat made my day. So they're on very close terms.
Flexing her connection.
Her friendship.
Yeah.
She was spotted with CL during the filming of CL's unreleased single All In 2016 at the Met Gala when she was a student at Columbia University. So she went to Columbia, notably at Coachella in 2022. During Coachella, Annie was seen with CL and her sister Lee Ha-rin witnessing to anyone's iconic reunion performance. So that's her. That's her with CL, I guess. So yeah, nepotism runs in all industries, and that's her with CL, and that's her sister, I think. Yeah, Annie, her sister, and that's CL. On top of that, she has also shown how much she loves CL's music, supporting her career. Yeah, so, and the fact that her name is Annie Moon, and like the fact she's lived abroad and studied abroad, I'm guessing she's quite like westernized and lived abroad. She has been seen with other K-pop celebrities such as G-Dragon, Blackpink, and Jungkook of BTS, proving her wide range of industry connections. So yeah, nepotism runs not just in Hollywood, but in obviously K-pop too.
Do you think it's
I can
nepotism?
think of course it's nepotism. Of
I
course.
don't know, honestly.
Of course it is. If your mom is the chairman of Shinsegae, you that will get you in places, that gets you through the doors. Of course it does.
Of course there are factors like that, but you can't like say that's like the determining factor. She might be really talented. She looks pretty.
Yeah, she might be really talented, but the fact that her family is that
honestly, I don't know. Like if I were the daughter of like a Shinsegae group, I would take over the group, not be a K-pop idol. So like, could you really say it?
Yeah, but the fact is, so she's set financially, but also some people really do like the clout, the fame, and the glamorous lifestyle.
Yes, but being a K-pop idol is hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah.
So
I've heard of there are other cases of like nepotism in the industry. This is not my words. I've heard allegedly from some of my other friends that Giselle from aespa, she's really like one of the richest K-pop idols in the industry.
There are a lot of rich people.
And Giselle really does not even need to be a K-pop idol.
It's really hard to to support a K-pop idol trainee if you're not like really well off. Yeah, so...
And also it wasn't, if you notice, this is second gen K-pop, there was a girl called Sonny in Girls' Generation. Her uncle was Isuman of SM.
Right.
I mean, this clearly she's gonna...
But if you think of that, like there's not a lot of nepotism in K-pop. I don't think so. Like, I haven't seen many cases. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think she can be ruled off like in like before we see her actually, dance and sing, like just by the fact that she's like from family, I don't think it proves like it's like favoritism or like nepotism or anything. But I guess like where could an ordinary girl get connections and friendships with CL and Big Bang? And,
you can't. It's
that in that kind of aspect, I guess there are some kind of favors. But
I have a friend who follows all these like rich rich like kids of like Koreans.
Yeah, yeah.
And she shows me the Instagram and it's just like a different lifestyle. She just likes to like kind of hate follow.
But what I realized living life is like everyone has their own life and they just like, you know, you can utilize what you have and it's like no use like, you know, hating over rich people's kids and stuff. They have their own struggles too. Of course, I have like struggles putting bread on my table, but
she's fine AF. So look at 4th gen and 5th gen. It is more being about the looks than the talents. K-pop has always, guys, you have to guys realize, yes, K-pop, yes, it is, they are selling music, but they are selling also, it's an entertainment business. The how you look and present the whole package, it really matters. So I would say even from first generation K-pop, looks has been very important because they realize the importance of like the attractiveness of the members helps to sell the product, the tours, the merch, the whatever. Of course, it's always been important. Even in the Western music world, it does help if the artist is attractive. Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, how they look matters. So, thank you, Teha. Alright, Anna. Alright, Anna, may not be your channel anniversary, but here's a super chat to keep going. Hollywood's nepotism is rampant. Thank you, Teha. Thank you so much. And yes, I agree that nepotism in Hollywood is rampant.
yeah.
It is. But it is anywhere.
There was a recent issue about nepotism. Like, do you know the soccer player Lee Dong-guk?
Yes.
His daughter,
Yes.
she wanted to be a model.
Model, yeah.
And apparently she's 171, which
Yeah.
is not that big, tall
Yeah.
as like a model,
Yeah.
like an actual model.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of you know, criticism that
Yeah.
she got like preferential treatment
Yeah.
because
Same with like Kendall Jenner or Bella Hadid.
Yeah.
Like Bella is on the small side as well. And technically there are other. I'm sorry to say, but obviously if you're in the modeling industry, like you have to diet. That's like just a given. You have to look as skinny as possible. But there are times when those girls, they're not as skinny, they're not dieting as hard as the other girls, but they still get the biggest campaigns, the biggest work. So nepotism runs rampant.
yeah, that's just how the world works. It's
How
just
the
how
world
it
works.
is.
Yeah.
Oi back, hello. Just saying hi because it's the first time. Yeah, we're doing good.
We're doing good.
I'll talk about the women military issue at the end of the live stream. Yeah.
Wasn't Sonny 소녀시대? Yeah, she was the niece of Lee Soo-man of SM Entertainment. So she got in pretty easily.
Yep.
Yep. You can be talented and also be a Nepo baby. I think that's true too. You can be both things and not be having exclusive. Yeah, you can be talented but also have family connections, and that really, really helps a lot. Yeah. I would like to be a Nepo baby in my next life. I want to be like can I be what's it, like Kylie Jenner's daughter or son, or like Bill Gates' son. Or the biggest Nepo baby out there is actually the son of David and Victoria Beckham, Brooklyn Beckham. He's tried to be everything. He once tried to put out a photography book. He was like, I'm gonna be a photographer, and it got slated on by actual, because it was like full of the most like backlit awful pictures that were like a 12-year-old can take better photos than this. Now I think he's trying to be a cook, like Gordon Ramsay.
Good for him.
He makes like cheese toasts and stuff like this.
Good for him. Good for him.
Good for him. I want to be a Nepo baby.
Yeah. I think Will Smith's son is doing like rapping and stuff too.
Daughter, no?
Daughter? I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
Thank you, Jason. Anna, my mother loves K-dramas. So what other places you suggest as the absolute must places for her to visit when you revisit South Korea in August? K-dramas. K-drama locations.
K-drama locations? Go to Seoul and Seoul Tower, of course. That's...
Yeah, and Seoul Tower. And there are some places like Ujiro, like Vincenzo was filmed. Some in like this like shopping mall in Ujiro.
That's like kind of...
old.
Yeah.
But Ujiro is cool, it's hip.
Yeah.
I'll write it down. Ujiro is a cool place to go. But I'm sure there are various if you Google. I'm sorry, I'm not a massive K-drama fan, but if you Google, I'm sure there will be loads of lists like telling you which places to go to. Yeah. Pretty privileges everywhere, but if K-pop wants to grow and be respected as full artists, they need to put on the hard work. Actually, so when I was talking to Hyerim yesterday, I was like asking her, because she said she became a trainee when she was 14.
Yeah.
And then because JYP came to Hong Kong, she was in Hong Kong. She said she always wanted to be a singer. And then JYP were holding auditions in Hong Kong, and she got accepted. And she's like, I started training from 14, and she trained for 3 years, and then she was originally meant to debut with Miss A, and then when Sonny suddenly left to Wonder Girls, she was like, okay, I'm suddenly being thrust into Wonder Girls position. She was like, my trainee days were the most hardest years of my life, and I was like, what was the hardest part about it? She was like, the dieting. The dieting. Essentially, she was like, it makes you go crazy. And I'm sorry, but like, it's just part and parcel of the industry.
Yeah.
When you're in Hollywood, actresses get told to look skinny. If you're a ballet dancer, you have to diet. If you're a model, you have to diet. Unfortunately, if your job, like if you're on camera, you just have to diet. There's just, if you want to like have a certain look, you just have to do it. So like there are in professions, there are things you have to give up. If you're a doctor, if you're a medical student, you have to give up on sleep. You just have to study for 12 hours a day. It's just like a part of the job that you just have to do. And if it's not cut out for you, then you can't be in that industry.
It's a very tricky subject because like it's literally just supply and demand of beauty standards. Like beauty standards change. There's a cycle like upon the eras and stuff, but right now that is the beauty standard, and then if you want to get like the attention and traffic, then you have to submit to that beauty standard. So that's how just the world works. I guess.
And I've also worked with like ballet dancers before when I was like in London, and like they're like, obviously for them, because if they're having to be lifted, it's literally you have to be as small as possible.
Right.
And also for the movements to come out graceful and to like pull off all the lines. I guess part for like dancing as well, it's just better if you're lean.
Yeah.
It's just better. So unfortunately, you just have to put up with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Where should we go next?
Next, you choose.
The Myeongdong one.
Okay. Next news. Let's go to Myeongdong.
So Myeongdong is the place in central Seoul known for its street food, stuff like this. I have a video on it on my channel full of Myeongdong street food, and this is like the Times Square of Korea. A lot of tourists go there and enjoy the...
When you come to Korea, you'll go to Myeongdong.
Yeah, it's like a lot of the hotels are there.
Yeah.
So visitors to Myeongdong street stores will soon have the option to make payments via cards, along with improved hygiene measures such as the food vendors wearing glass masks and caps. These are some of the voluntary efforts of the area's merchants, announced by Seoul's Chunggu District Office on Monday, to bolster their reputation among tourists and enhance the overall visitor experience. Because until now, you have to pay in cash, most of the places. As a Korean, I can usually, they have written out their bank account information on the store, so I usually just transfer from my banking app straight away. Obviously, if you're just a tourist, you won't have a Korean banking app, so you have to pay in physical cash. But now they're saying they will make card payments available, which will make it much easier. The image of Myeongdong has been tarnished in recent years by controversies such as street stall merchants overcharging customers and demanding payments only in cash. Officials at the Chunggu office, who has jurisdiction over Myeongdong, added the prices of top 10 popular street foods sold at Myeongdong will be regularly monitored by the representatives of the merchants themselves, while information on the ingredients and food manufacturing processes will be disclosed to ensure transparency regarding pricing decisions. Because it became like a hot topic among Korean netizens as well. Most Korean, like actual Koreans, will not go to Myeongdong just to buy the street food there.
Nobody.
Literally nobody. It's like because in other neighborhoods you can get it for like 3 times less the price. Because it's just like a hot tourist attraction, and obviously it's like
they're tourist traps.
It is a tourist trap, and like yes, it's really convenient for shopping. It's literally like just going to Times Square because like all the like I don't know Sephora, and like it's just really easy and convenient to shop there.
Yeah.
But no actual Koreans will be like, I'm gonna go to Myeongdong to eat street food.
Or shop.
Actually, there are just better options to shop elsewhere. But that's
if you go to Myeongdong, I think like 50% is Chinese, like 30% is Japanese.
Literally all tourists,
20% is like from Western countries, and 10% might be like 5% might be Korean.
Yeah. So, and I've seen like even the tanghuru and like the most expensive thing. The most expensive thing you can buy in Myeongdong is like a lobster, like a grilled lobster thing. It's just like it was really super effective. I can't remember, like 10,000, which is like how much? No more than this. Also,
$8
like
bucks?
iman.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
$15?
Like $15, and it's like people are like, for $15, I'd much rather have like a sit down meal at a proper restaurant where like I get served instead of like eating it on the street, you know. But yeah, I mean, if tourists are willing to come and like spend that money, because it is, compared to your own home country, it might just still be like this is still cheap or whatever.
Camera says I didn't even think that was expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they overcharge the tourists, because the tourists come, they're like, oh, compared to like what I pay in my home country, this is not a thing, and I'm willing to spend my money. But for actual Koreans who know the price of everything within the country, they're like, why would I go to Myeongdong? Yeah, and it's just like full of people and it's just crowded. So that's why they're cracking down on this thing happening.
I mean, Americans think everything's cheap.
Yeah.
Outside of America, which is a fact.
They're like, yeah, spend money, so it's fine. But
my friends just literally just take taxis everywhere.
Yeah.
I've never taken a taxi in like 3 weeks or something.
You see, people are saying it's still cheap. Yeah, it's still cheap. But yeah, so I guess it's good for the merchants. That's why they're able to charge. But I'm just saying, for local Koreans, they're just not going to go
like,
there.
I think it's okay because, like, you know, once in a, it's a travel. You're on a trip, so like you could just, for the experience, I could pay the extra fee. So when I go to Japan, they have like these mochis and
that's all very, you know, there's a tourist trap.
you know, it's like overpriced, but like you just want to feel the vibe and like go around holding it in your hand. So I guess it's a price for experience.
Yeah, it is. You paying for the experience. Yeah,
but in terms of like going digital, I think it's about time.
Yeah, it's about time.
Like why didn't they have credit card machines?
Which is why it's so frustrating to me when I go to Japan, and that is so backwards in some ways.
Yeah.
Japan is so future forward in so many ways, but then so old school in this aspect. I can't believe they still make people like carry cash everywhere.
I think
you have to pay in cash.
Yeah, I don't know about the cash thing, but from what my limited knowledge about like being everything on paper and stuff, it's because of the earthquakes. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah. And
also they had a big like with IMF, and like they had a huge thing with the banking system. People don't trust the banks.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it shocked me, because when I was like in London, I paid everywhere with my Apple Pay. Like it was the most convenient thing. I just didn't take my wallet, just tick 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 everywhere. In Korea, I still have to carry my cards.
Yeah.
But but Japan shocked me with how inconvenient it was.
Yeah. But like the good old days for the Myeongdong street sellers are gone now, because probably they would launder all that money in cash. That's why they prefer cash. You know, they don't have to file it for tax.
Actually, so in London, right, if you go to like the big busy like Oxford Street, there's like a huge actual point of discussion. There are huge stores full of like candy stores or like tourist trinkets. That is like a hotspot for money laundering, because it's like they take up the most expensive rental space in the middle of central London. Nobody's actually buying this like crap. It's essential like crap. It's just like touristy, like just cheap shit that nobody actually buys, but they take up the most expensive space. So everyone knows that it's money laundering places. Are there places like that there must be in the US?
Probably.
Do we have them in Korea?
Yeah, probably.
Like what examples can you think of? Like
money laundering places?
Yeah.
The things you said, like the shitty stalls
touristy
with like weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, like coin operated, self-operated, like laundromats or this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very easy to launder money.
Right.
Yeah, this kind of thing. Thank you, Patrick. Since we're talking about the cost/price, what is the cost of new car in Korea? Toyota Camry, Genesis, G90, Lexus. I have no idea. You don't know better than this than me. I'm curious if
Toyota Camry, Genesis, G9 have a very big different gap there, and a Lexus.
I have no idea about car prices.
Well, a Sonata, like a Camry, a Sonata, like just an entry car, would be maybe like 3천만 원. So that would be like $25,000. And then for a Genesis G90, that's pretty up there. So I would say that would go to like 8,000. So no, not 8,000, like 6,000, 7,000. So that would be like 55,000 to 60,000. And Lexus would be way over that, so that would be maybe like, no, like we're talking USD, so it'd probably be cheaper. I would say the G90 would be like 50,000, and then Lexus would be like maybe 60,000 or 70,000, somewhere around there. Yeah, But I'm not sure because I need to convert all the currencies in my mind. But
Oh my god, finally caught this actually live because I'm working from home. Hello from Hong Kong. Hello. And
hey,
I'm
why
going
am
to-
I answering your super chat?
Because I don't know the cost of car prices, but thank you, David. I'm going to Hong Kong, I told you, right? In March.
Oh, right.
I'm
right.
very excited.
Yeah. With your dad, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mattress
nice.
stores in the US. Okay, mattress stores. Mom and pop shops and ramen machines, aka random vending machines out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
Yeah, money laundering.
Yeah. You know how, like, in Korea, they use internet streamers to money launder?
How?
I don't know. They just, like, send enormous amount of super chats to BJs, like streamers.
Yeah.
And apparently they launder the money for you. Some.
They just take a
somehow.
cut.
Yeah.
There are ways in this world.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to visit South Korea and pretty much Asia in general. You should. Okay, shall we go to the next story?
Mm-hmm.
Can you can read one because my voice is getting tired.
Okay. What should we go with?
The alopecia.
Oh, why?
That this is relevant to you.
Why did you say this is relevant to me? I take personal offense. Alopecia expert recommends washing hair. Why are you laughing?
I'm nothing, not just laughing.
I'm offended. Why?
Read the story, David.
Washing hair less to lose less. I don't want to read the story.
Read the story.
Wow. This is painful. Okay, so a dermatology professor said, who specializes in hair and scalp diseases such as alopecia. Why are you looking at my head? Advised against washing one's hair daily for individuals in their 40s and up. See? 40s and up.
You're getting there.
What? Citing its potential to accelerate hair loss. Generally, the scalp tends to become dry after one's 40s, making it advisable to wash hair 3 to 4 times a week, he said during an interview, yeah. So hair loss is a prevalent issue in Korea with an estimated 10 million people affected, meaning 1 in 5 individuals. So, yeah, I might fall into that, but I have to admit, like, because of stress, like the top lid,
The crown.
yeah, the crown of
Yeah.
my head is getting a little bit like thin, so I'm a little bit worried. But I'm taking pills. I'm taking
You
medicine.
already take pills.
Yeah.
My dad definitely, he puts like a, there are like loads of like alopecia clinics in
Yeah,
Seoul. My dad takes pills and the like ointment for
Yeah.
his hair. Apparently it does work.
Mm.
His hair has gotten thicker and there are like various shampoos and stuff like that.
Like a lot of my friends I know, maybe half of them take pills to prevent.
Because with
Hair
guys,
loss.
all you have that can, because girls, we have loads of ways to change our appearance.
Yeah.
But with guys, like the only thing you can do is really like hairstyle. And I
Yeah.
guess your fitness and your
Yeah.
body, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So
But in Korea, like hair loss is like a huge subject. It's like a taboo thing to talk about with guys
really?
because they get offended if they're actually
Aw.
like. Going
But
through
these
hair
days,
loss.
I mean, there are loads of like treatment, like clinics as well. Not
It's
just
expensive.
it is expensive, and you
Yeah.
can get hair put in from other places.
Yeah, it's very expensive. So a lot of people go to Turkey to get like surgery
Oh,
and stuff.
really?
And like the cheapest route is just to take pills while you're in your early 30s.
To
And-
prevent it from
yeah,
happening.
but you have to take it every single day. I'm taking it every single day. Like for a whole year, it only costs like $100.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So the easiest way is just to take it every single day, and then it will literally prevent it. But once you stop taking it, it's gonna just like come out all at once. Yeah.
I'm a woman who suffers from hair loss. It's such a confidence killer and really upsetting.
Yeah.
I'm really
Hair is a really big part.
and I've heard that after pregnancy you lose your hair a lot as a woman. Your hair falls out a lot during pregnancy and afterwards. So
Yeah.
yay, fun.
And for the medicine for the hair loss, there's like a 1% chance of you getting side effects that your
What do you say?
your
It doesn't work anymore.
your testicles won't function.
So that like can stop you from having kids.
Yes. Like no, I don't know about like having kids and like the effect on sperm and stuff, but from my knowledge, it has effect on like erection or like you know hormones or whatever. So, but it's a 1% side effect. But like men are not risking even that 1%. Some men are not willing to risk that 1%. but I'm risking it.
What pills are you taking? People are asking.
There are two types. The most major one is like so. Wait.
That's scary. Ashton Kutcher. I mean, guys, a lot of famous people take, and they've also had like the hair implants as well because obviously they can afford it.
So there are two types. The one is finasteride and the second one is dutasteride. Probably that's how you pronounce it in English.
That's probably not how you pronounce it in English. That's how we say it in Korea.
Yeah, finasteride and dutasteride. Those
they
are
sound
the
like
two.
steroid drugs.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Those are the two types. But dutasteride is like better in effect and it's like more recent, so that's why I take that one.
That is true about pregnancy. Oh, yay, joy. Actually, I asked, because Hyerim, she's born in 92, so she's the same age as you. She has a 2-year-old son, so she had her baby 2 years ago, and I was asking her, like, what is the hardest part? Like, was it the actual, like, carrying the baby and, like, giving birth, the labor part, is that the harder part? Or is, like, the stuff afterwards, like, you got the actual looking after the baby, constantly feeding, and you have no sleep. I was like, what's harder? She was like, they're both equally as hard as each other. And I was like, joy. She was like, I literally, for the first, like, year or so, you can't sleep at all.
That's harsh.
Yeah, you can't sleep at all. And I was like, oh, great. So she's only 2 years older than me, but because she's like,
she is only 2 years.
Yeah, so she's the same age as you.
Oh.
But obviously she's so much more experienced in life in that kind of aspect than me. So I was like, oh my god, yeah.
Right.
Joy.
Yeah. Finasteride is Propecia. Yeah, Propecia is like the most famous medicine, and then dutasteride is like Avodart or something. Those are the two famous ones. But the licensing for the medicine has expired, so you can get copies, which are way cheaper. They're literally the same. So.
I thought balding was rare in Koreans. Someone said.
No, it's not rare.
It's not rare.
Yeah.
It's quite common.
Yeah. Finasteride is the safer one. Yes, that's what I heard too. But dutasteride is stronger. Yes. That's why I'm taking the stronger one. I'm taking my chances. I'm not risking my hair.
Okay, the next one.
Next one? Okay.
BTS logo thing.
BTS logo, yeah. Next news.
Fans are not happy about Birmingham City FC copying BTS's logo.
This is the most random thing ever.
But this actually could be legally not okay. So the professional football club, this is like soccer football as we say in the rest of the world, recently welcomed South Korean midfielder Baek Sung-woo to their team. The soccer player signed a 2-year contract with the football club and became the first South Korean player to represent Birmingham City. Okay, so that's him. They have been actively sharing press releases and posting content on their official social media platforms to commemorate the new signing. However, a recent post on social media platform X has started a wave of confusion and frustration among Kpop fans, particularly those who follow BTS. Because of the uproar, the football club used a logo in their "Coming Soon" post for Baek Sung-woo that copied the beloved BTS emblem and included the initials PSH. This unexpected similarity has left fans perplexed and upset, questioning the originality and intent behind the club's choice of design. I mean, they responded with, "What's this?" and "What?" expressing confusion. I mean, they basically took the same logo. I mean, obviously they just replaced the initials. Are they actually allowed to do this?
I don't know.
In relation to Hype. Yeah, obviously they're using the logo, and obviously, yeah. I can smell, hello, this is big hit music notification from far away. Just wait. They do this just because it's marketing. They know everyone's gonna come and this is gonna make news. It's marketing. I don't know about the legalities of all of this, but yeah, it is a trademarked logo, so they can get in trouble for that. Wait, it says, this comment says, oh, but BTS also using other brand logo with only slight difference. There is a difference though, but this is like outright copying, but just with different initials.
I think because like you can see it's from a social media account, and normally those social media accounts are not like super regulated and supervisioned by like the team, like the heads up. It's like usually a social media manager who's just doing all this kind of stuff. And I think what went in this person's head is like, oh, a Korean player is coming to our team.
Yeah.
What's the most famous thing in Korea? BTS. Oh, his name is Baek Seung-ho, so why not we make a funny, like a light-hearted thing, like take BTS's logo and like give him BTS treatment and put his initials there instead of BTS and like make little altercations in the color and put it up. I think that was what's going on this person's head, and it went wrong because he or she didn't do research about like BTS Army, and it can look a little bit racist if you go to that extent, but other than that, I don't think it's just like a little mishap, a little.
And it gets people talking, I guess, and it gets the fans coming to the page at least. So, yeah, some brands do this on purpose. They will create little controversies.
Birmingham City is not going to do this on purpose for Kpop fans to watch it. Like, it's the furthest polar fandom you can get.
Wait, as a football fan, I'm a bit disappointed with Birmingham City, whose rival is Nottingham Forest. I mean, this is not a good team, right?
It's not that.
It's not a
up
good
there,
team. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have another thing that you wanted to share?
Huh?
Is that? I think that's it.
Yeah. For this, I think it's just a little stupid, thing that happened. I don't think Army should get mad about it either because like it's literally just done by a social media manager that had like light thinking. But in terms of soccer though, like football, Korea is now at the semi quarterfinals.
This is for the
Asian Cup, and Sonny might really get a cup, like a final, like a trophy.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
Yeah. Japan got disqualified. They got knocked out. So like we're up against Jordan, and if we win Jordan, we're up against probably Iran. They're pretty strong, but I think we can handle them.
Did you watch the games like in real time?
Of course.
I have not watched it.
I went to like Gangnam and went out to watch it.
Okay.
It was crazy. It was like the commentator said like even if you try to write a K-drama script like this, you get criticized if you write a script like this because it's so drama-ish.
Right.
So every single round, like from the semi, what do you call it? Like the round of 16 and 8th, we scored at the last minute of the substitution time. So it was literally, we were like gonna get disqualified, but like the last minute, every time we got like a penalty kick or like a free kick, and then like,
does anyone know what we're talking about?
Yeah, like
really?
It's huge.
They're not
news.
Interested in soccer.
No. I bet everybody knows. So like we literally scored last minute, and we got the name Zombie Football. And the whole world is like, what's going on with Korea right now? We have the strongest team in like 60 years. We have Sonny, he's from Tottenham Hotspur. We have Lee Gang-in, he's from PSG Paris. We have Kim Min-jae, who's from Bayern Munich. That's freaking crazy. We have Hwang Hee-chan, who's from Wolverhampton Wanderers.
He's getting very worked up.
EPL team. And like many others are from the European teams, and this is crazy because like a Korean team with members from PSG, Bayern Munich, and the captain of Tottenham Hotspur. That's freaking crazy. It's mind blowing. I don't know what kind of era we're living in. And Sonny literally scored that wonder goal. It was mind blowing, and everybody was like just shook, and like the whole country is like we're gonna win this cup.
I can see his like patriot nationalistic side coming
No, but
right
you
now.
literally have to see this free kick. I'm gonna show you this. Like,
okay.
Yeah, let's show the Son Heung-min free kick. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, I gotta show you this. You don't like? Why don't you?
I will go for like the vibes, but I will never like follow football on my own.
What?
I will go if everyone else is going and having it's like a party, but like I just don't care about it generally.
Oh, this is like a far view from it, but like literally this is like magic. Oh, maybe this is not the one.
But
No, this
these
is like
guys, do they know what's going on? They don't watch. Americans don't watch, do they?
Yeah, Americans might not watch. But like you need to see this. Like look at this. This was against Australia. Look at this. Look at him kicking. Why isn't it loading? I'm getting so stressed. Like look at this. You gotta see the aerodynamics here. No!
It's laggy.
No! What?
Okay, let's not do this.
No, I need to show this. I need to show this.
What's wrong with your connection?
No! Show it, for God's sake. One more time.
Anyway.
One more time.
We're losing people.
One more
this
time.
is boring to most people.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Oh my.
no, let's not do this.
Okay, whatever. Oh, there it goes. Whoa!
Okay, enough of this.
It's crazy. Okay.
Did you have another story you wanted to? Is that
No,
it?
no. We have a bunch of stories left.
Okay.
You prepared it.
Okay.
I guess you got tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But yeah, okay. So dining out is going digital. Not everyone's happy, probably because it's very hard, I guess. Yeah.
Where is that? Okay.
Yeah, these kiosks are getting out of hand because there's so many options. Like you gotta prepare your point cards and like credit card and put options and like, you know, add stuff. So yeah, old people are struggling. They're doing this because they want to cut manual labor fees and stuff. And
I really do like these, like the efficiency of
I
these
like the
kiosks.
efficiency, but sometimes it's like a little intimidating when someone's waiting behind you and like you haven't made up your mind. And I want to take a good look at the menu and like decide what I really want to eat. But then like when I'm in McDonald's and like there's 3 people behind me, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'll just go for the Big Mac. Because like I get pressured because like everybody's waiting. And then, you know, you go to the next screen and then you click on something wrong and then you have to go for the start and people are still staring at you. Yeah.
I must say, in London, like, it's only like, I would say like, yeah, places like Burger King and McDonald's that have these kiosks, but in Korea it's becoming kind of very, very commonplace. Like even when you go into a sit-down restaurants these days, there's like an iPad there.
Yeah.
And you just order, like, you don't need to actually talk to anybody.
Literally today we got our coffee from a kiosk. Every Korean place. And speaking of coffee, look who we got here. Look who we got here. Our national treasure, Sonny. Our national treasure. What would we do without him? What would we do without him?
Okay, enough. But yeah, like I quite like these, and I guess if you're really introvert and you just don't like interacting with people,
yeah,
then having these kiosks. But I did hear that like our grandma generation, they find it really hard.
Yeah, of course.
If it's all like automated digital kiosks and they're like, this is too many buttons and technology, I don't know how to do this, then
it's really hard.
But I like it.
Yeah. But if you, I don't know, if you think about it, like it's not actually that hard. You literally just have to read and click, but maybe it's a little, you know, it's not used to it.
Next one.
Okay. Are you really saying who is he? What? You don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just. He's literally the human being that is single-heartedly carrying Korea on its back without BTS in the picture. I think I would argue that he is probably, in terms of just like population, you know, like, you know, human population, not like popularity or fandom-wise. The amount of people who know Son Heung-min would exceed the number of people who know BTS. I would argue, yeah. Because like football is like, you know, the whole population of England knows Son Heung-min. The whole population who plays FIFA knows Son Heung-min. So, anyways.
I mean, like I didn't know that Otani guy.
Yeah.
700 million Otani guy.
Yeah.
But now I'm educated and interested. Whatever. Schools, do you want to read it?
Yeah, okay, so I'll just explain this. Basically, I won't read it, but schools are extending extracurricular classes until 8 p.m. for first graders, and this is the president. And the reason they're doing this is because people aren't having babies, and one of the reasons behind it is because once women give birth to babies, they have to quit their jobs, right? We have like parental leave and stuff, but it just discontinues your job, you know, like it or not, even if we have the policy. So people, and also you need to earn money, so you need to go to work, so they don't have any place to actually look out for their kids, and they can't hire like nannies or like private, you know, keepers. So the public sector is doing this in line for like boosting, you know, marriage and birth rates and stuff. So all public schools are going to have this sector called 늘봄 학교. It's like Evergreen Spring School, whatever. I don't know what the name stands for, but essentially they're going to make public schools take care of elementary school kids until 8 p.m.
Because like if both parents are working, you get off at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. So this gap of time between when classes finish and by the gap between when the parents are able to pick them up or like come home or whatever, they say, okay, we'll look after the kids in this environment until 8 p.m.
Yeah.
But there is a fee.
There is a... I don't know if there's a fee.
It says up to 2 hours every day will be provided for free for the first graders.
Yeah,
who
two hours.
Typically finish school around 1 p.m. Parents will be able to enroll their children in extended classes up to 8 p.m. for a fee.
I don't think the fee will be massive because like this is a part of like a welfare, program. And
parents often struggle to match their working hours with their kids' schedules, forcing them to take a break from their careers or abandon them altogether. Those who continue to work often have to send their children to private classes after school. In 2022, South Korean parents spent a total of 11.9 trillion won on their kids' private sector education. This is just to try and basically like a babysitting the kids until the parents are able to.
Yeah, I think it's a good policy.
Yeah.
Like 8 p.m. Like if the parent gets off at work at 6 or 7, and they go to the school, take their kids, and they have a trusted entity which is run by the government and actual teachers that'll take care of the kids. They take responsibility too. So, and from what I know, they're going to provide food too for like dinner. For the kids.
So then the fee makes sense.
Yeah. So I think this is a good policy. Although I am more for like they need to solve the deeply rooted problems first. Like, like having extra extended hours for kids isn't going to magically, boost the birth rate. But yeah.
Wait, so how do you guys do it where you live? Because if both parents are working, how do you sort out the after school problem? Or like I'm guessing one parent still manages to like stay home or something. How have people been doing it till now in Korea?
They from people I know, they either one of the parents just quit their job,
you just have to stay home,
or they give their kids to their grandparents, like grandma, or
only if you can't afford a nanny.
Yeah, there's no other option. I guess.
Yeah. It's super hard. Like
it's super hard.
Yeah, to live on one person
salary. Yeah, so nowadays there's been a lot of new policies like just splashing out, and one very interesting one I saw was they're making maternal leave, like maternal is the mother side, right?
Yeah.
Is it
paternal? Yeah.
They're making 1 month of paternal leave mandatory. So that's gonna like jumpstart the maternal leave, right? Like the paternal leave, right? So fathers are going to have to get into like that leave for 1 month at least, and then it's going to be easier for them to like transition to like a 6-month one from there and on.
Yeah.
So that's a good policy that's coming up.
People are saying, family members will help in, grandparents. Flexible work hours, I assume it's not common. Which is why I really think it's good if you have a job that you can work from home, online business. You don't have to be at a physical location. You have to spend time doing that. This is really good if you can find that kind of job. Then you can be really, really flexible with your time.
Yeah, and Joyful One says, we pay babysitters a lot of money. Yeah, I've seen a lot of babysitters in America. Like, they...
In Korea, it's not as common.
We don't have babysitters.
No,
we do have them, but it's not as common.
It's really less common.
Because people don't trust other people.
Yeah, most of the time it will be family members or...
Right. Always family members.
Well, that's why a lot of women just end up just staying home and just be like, I'm just going to look after them myself.
Maybe I should start like a babysitting company.
But like I said, it's a different mentality.
Yeah.
People are way less trusting with their kids.
Yeah, we could like have all the credentials and like, like the pictures of them and like
if it works, then why hasn't... I'm sure there will be other entrepreneurs who've tried already.
Yeah, of course. And there's also no demand because there's no babies.
And there's no demand, yeah.
Yeah.
Starting up to 8 is much. Where are these kids building a life? I mean, regardless of whether this program is existed or not, the kids are going to be studying regardless. Yeah, this is just what's happening right now. The elementary schools are just studying after school.
Yeah.
So it's not going to make a difference in that way.
And speaking of low birth rates again, like a recurring subject every single live, but this is just how Korea is right now. Related to this news, let's go on to the last one. So conscripting women and old men. And the one of the politicians, he's actually a very well-known figure. He recently suggested a mandatory conscription for women to go to the military to serve the military, and that's because the reasoning behind it is because our population is diminishing, and there are no more men left to protect the country by like in decades.
Like my niece, she might have to go.
Yeah. So,
she's in elementary school right now, but she really might have to go.
Right. So we are in talks on whether women should do mandatory service because we literally don't have people.
Don't have people.
No choice.
And in other countries, there are loads of other countries where females do go to the military.
Yeah.
Like Israel.
Yeah. North Korea.
Do they have to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, we are in talks about that. But this actually got a lot of support and consensus. People were like, this is not about like gender wars anymore. Like it's not even about equality. It is about equality because by law it says every Korean citizen has the duty to protect their country. But until now, only men had to go. But now it's like
this is the cause of a lot of gender wars.
Yeah.
And now that only guys go.
But now it's like even gone beyond that narrative. It's now like we don't have people anymore. Like literally we don't have people. It's not time for like gender conflicts and who gets it more easier or not. Like we literally need people. So like the only option is to just get women too. And people are saying like we should maybe do like a soft landing and maybe get women to do like more easier jobs first, like maybe just like medical care or like maintenance and stuff like that. But anyways, I think the grand direction is heading towards getting women into the military. We don't have any choice, but
look, it says one idea from a professor from a university in Seoul who proposed for a formation of a senior army composed of men 55 to 75 to address an anticipated shortfall in military personnel.
Yeah, that stirred up a lot of controversy too. And I understand his reasoning because he was like, it doesn't make sense if we're like promoting like to give birth to children and shoving women to the military at the same time.
Yeah.
So like if we want more children, they need to be at homes and family. They need to, protect their children. So like
how good are 55, 75-year-olds want to be in battle?
Well, apparently to this guy, like according to this guy, he said they're healthy enough to like shoot guns.
I mean, to me, if I think about my dad, I think he's definitely. But 75 is stretching it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to do.
I think like because there's low employment rate and like people are depressed and like they're lonely and they're like upper older ages, it would be okay to like maybe have a senior army if they're paid well enough. Yeah, but if I have to go mandatory again, like without proper respect and pay, then I think there's going to be a riot for that. But it's a very tricky subject. So a lot of people are saying the middle ground and the most wise Solomon for this would be if women have a kid, give birth to a kid for a certain until like a certain age, they get exempt from the military, and if they don't, they have to go to the military.
So unless you push out a baby, you have to go fight for your country.
Yeah. And people are like, that actually makes sense. Like if it's the same because men don't want to go to the military, right? They don't want to like spend their 2 years. So like they're like if you want to do a service to your country too in the same level field, then at least have a baby and you'll get exempt. It's your choice. If you don't, like go to the military. It's the same. So,
but guys, how like I don't know, patriotic are you guys? Like, are you willing to die for your country? Are you willing to die for fighting for your country?
Nobody wants to die for their country.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. But when you're in the army, that's what you get brainwashed into believing. No, like that's what they try to do to make you believe like you have to fight for your country,
in this time in
die
era,
for the cause.
No, I doubt nobody and anybody believes in that nowadays.
Okay, but like I don't know, like professional, like real army people that actually do that's like I said profession. They believe that they will die.
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Depends. But yeah, I don't.
In Korea, I don't think so. Maybe like in the U.S.
In the U.S., like there are soldiers who say like if that's like the actual thing that they do all the time, they're like I'm willing to die for my country.
But literally, there was this movie called The Spring of Seoul. It came out recently. It got more than like 10 million views. Did you watch it? You didn't watch it? What do you watch?
I don't watch movies.
What? It was about the dictator Chun Do-han. He was a military person in Korea, and he made a dictatorship in Korea by creating a coup, and it's about that story. And he was like a huge general within the military. He had his own line. He had his own circle. He made his own like power ring. And if you see that historical event, he rallied his coup members, and they were all military like generals, and they had like the authority over soldiers and troops, right? So like he literally ordered the border protection, like the border troops to come to Seoul to overtake the current regime, the government, and they just agreed to. Like if you see in the movie, they're like, oh, North Korea won't invade overnight. And then he's like, North Korea won't come, just pull your troops and come down to Seoul. And they literally came. And they were doing that for like the authority and the power. So that just proves like nobody gives a shit about like national, security and protection. And there was literally one dude that just stood upon that whole coup that was loyal to the actual, the country and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was locked up in jail. He was discharged. He was overruled. So that's a very stressful movie to watch, but if you're interested, you can watch it. But that just proves that nobody really gives a F about the country. They just are there to get like their,
They have to do what they have to do.
power and money and all that kind of
Guys,
stuff.
write in the comments, are you willing to die for your country if you had to?
I'll be honest, I'm not.
Thank you, Ellie, XID. Damn, if I'm so late for this today. How was the lunch, guys? It's a big storm going through SoCal. Hope you have a great week. Big storm. Oh no. We haven't had lunch yet. We'll after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you remember last week SoCal? It was like you thought it was something.
Oh yeah, SC was South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
No. People are saying no. Nope.
No.
None beat to saying yes. Very good. Good for you.
Good for you. Yeah. Living Sweetly, thank you for the $20 pizza. The time will come when countries will need males and females to defend their nation. Mandatory service for both genders is prudent and wise. This responsibility should fall equally on everyone eligible to protect man or woman. True.
It's really hard to get into that mindset.
Yeah.
Like really hard. You really do have to go through their brainwashing. To be
Right.
like, yeah.
And $7. Thank you, Steph. Pizza. I hope President Yoon isn't going to revive a lot of hate compared to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Isn't he like Justin Trudeau is like Canadian?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's the Canadian president.
Why revive a lot of hate? Why? I don't know the context behind it. Sorry. But tell me.
As an American, I'll die for my country and fight for freedom. Very
Wow.
wow.
That's very noble.
Yeah.
Well, I think if war breaks and I'm shoved to the war zone,
You're gonna have to do what you have to do.
I will only then I will go and like try to like protect and save the country. But if I have other options, like if I know war is going to break like in a week, I'm gonna find a ship that goes to China or Hawaii or Guam or whatever. Like I'm be totally honest here. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Like if you know war is imminent, like yeah, let's all be honest here. You know your ass is like it's about to get nuked. Like yeah.
Gosh, I can't imagine because obviously I've never been in that military environment, clearly, so I just
Yeah.
have no idea. But I can't imagine. I guess even if you're like a firefighter, you are kind of risking your life daily.
That's true.
Yeah. or something like that. So,
yeah, recently firefighters were sacrificed in a big.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I guess. But if you really think, like, if somebody asks you, like, are you willing to die for this cause? Are you willing to die for this? Most people would be like, no, my life is more important to me.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to my parents and my grandma, but if I had like a wife and a child, then it would maybe change my mind. If I had something I dearly want to protect, giving up my life, then I would maybe.
Like, okay, let's ask people as well. Will you die in order to save your parents, or will you die in order to save your child?
I think like my child would be the priority. It's
different because they're younger. They have a chance
parents
to grow.
have lived longer than me.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And my mom has literally said like, don't fight, like don't
try to save me.
Don't like case. Offer your liver or like anything organ for me and stuff. So yeah. Americans died for SK, and a lot of other countries did. Yeah, during the Korean War. Yeah, there's literally a big memorial in Yongsan Museum. Yeah.
We might go into war. Yeah.
No.
You don't know what's gonna happen. Rising tensions.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. I wish no.
Do you think you can still remember all the stuff?
What?
Like how to operate all the stuff, the equipment, and all that?
Yeah.
Do you still have to go once a year for like the
I'm done.
Extra training? Oh, you're finished.
Done.
Okay.
I just go and sit at some random... Like, this is another thing. So, we have reserves for like, I think, 2 years or I don't know.
2 years after the service?
Yeah, I don't quote me on this. I forgot. But after that phase, I go to like the regional protection unit or whatever. I just literally protect my own like community. We go and we just listen to lectures and about like national security, whatever. Yeah. And everybody's sleeping there. Everybody's looking at webtoons and YouTube, and we do like rise and like go like do this to the flag and like say whatever the national anthem or whatever. Yeah. Nobody sings. Nobody says anything. Yeah. That was so shocking. Like
because there's no official like telling you to do these things.
Yeah. Like, people are like, I don't want to.
I'd rather be home. Why am I here?
Yeah. The only reason they're there is because it's an official leave from work. So they're there and like the person's like, please rise and like do this to the flag, and they're like, and then, like the narration comes out and please follow it and like sing to it and then it's like
I remember like I followed some of the Ramen and Chill boys and they've had to do that like last year or whatever. I see their stories and they're like, why am I here doing this today?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad other people died for your freedom? Of course. Very appreciative. I'm just saying, I don't know if I can do the same.
Yeah, like, we're just being human beings here.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just being very truthful. Like, it's very noble and very respectable what they did, but I honestly don't know if I can do the same. Which makes them a better person than me, I guess. But I'm honestly just telling you my truth.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can die for my country.
And another thing is, like, being really human, there needs to be motivation. Like, as I said, like if you have a family to protect, that would be like the ultimate motivation. Yeah. But other than that, you need at least respect or like monetary, like compensation or whatsoever. But in Korea, we don't have neither. Like at least for American soldiers, I see like so many viral clips. Like you get maybe free food or good service on the planes, and people respect you, and they go past you and say like thank you for your service, and they give you seats and stuff. There's nothing like that in Korea. Everybody just looks down on soldiers. Like they're like poor beings. And then even for monetary, we barely get minimum wage in the military.
You make no money.
You make no money at all. So why would you risk
dying for your country?
Yeah, at least for like American soldiers, from what I know, they get like
paid quite decently,
paid decently and get national pensions. And
you
like
get even houses or whatever.
Even if you like die from like maybe get sacrificed during like battle, like your family gets like a huge pension, like you get like good stuff.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But there's no such thing in Korea. Like people who died during the Korean War, they're struggling. They're like in like poverty right now. So why would people want to risk their lives.
And I guess like people fighting for Korea back in the day, like it's literally that they had nothing else to lose. They're really like Korea was like a nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess fighting for freedom, that was like the only thing that was like the thing to do. But I guess right now people are kind of living way more comfortably. So there's like, why should I go kill myself for my country? Like there needs to be a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're not getting the respect or neither money or anything, then why? Why would you do it? Wow, Living Sweetly, thank you for the 100!
Wow.
Pizza! Anna, I'm a war veteran. It's not about the willingness to die for our country or brainwashing. We fight for our brothers next to us in the firefight. For the principles we committed to uphold, fully accept the inherited risks of our job. I don't wish war on anyone. Wow, that is really respectful. I didn't know you were a war veteran. That is damn really respectful, like, to all war veterans. I feel so bad for the Korean war veterans. Like, most of them are living in poverty. They barely live off the pensions. That shouldn't be the respect they deserve from the country. And yeah, my grandpa is a war veteran, but he gets like national pension too, but that's barely, like, you could literally just sustain yourself and that would be it. But yeah. Anyways, Steph, thank you for the 7. Please suggest me a name for a podcast talking about the Korean Peninsula, even though I'm from Canada. Well, the Korean Pizza Club podcast.
That's what your podcast is going to be based around? The Korean Peninsula? That's the whole podcast?
He's
He's talking about the Korean Peninsula.
Making a Korean podcast about Korea, even though I'm Canadian.
That's very niche, I must say.
Let's make a good name. Maple.
No.
What?
You don't need to have Canadian in the name.
Maple. Kimchi.
No, my God, this is the extent of David's imagination.
Hockey. Bibimbap.
Oh my God, you don't need to include Canadian and Korean in the name. He just wants to talk about the Korean Peninsula.
From
I have no good
Vancouver
ideas.
to Seoul, V2C, V2S. Oh, that's nice, V2S.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for living sweetly, though. Mad respect. Yeah, like, it's really hard to have that kind of mentality, though. Like, you must be a really, like, noble and, human being. Lots of US vets aren't taken care of either. Some have to fight to get medical care covered by the VA. Whoa. Yeah, I've seen sad stories. Yeah.
12:15 now. Should we
Okay, yeah, let's get going. Why does Korea not respect the vets or even pay them properly and everything? Isn't Korea a decently rich country now? That doesn't help people not wanting to serve. And yeah, exactly. I don't know why either. Like, it's just, I don't know why. I have no idea. So there are two groups of people that should get respect, but on the contrary that don't. Is like one of them are the vets, and one of them are the independent fighters during the Japanese colonial rule. Like, these people fought for our independence and either died or got like their limbs chopped off or got tortured, stuff like that. But these people are all, like, most of them live in poverty. And the people who stuck to the Japanese side, like, who were under the Japanese rule and like served for the Japanese, are super rich. And they're living the good life. So Koreans have a furious like anger towards those people. Yeah, but I don't know. The government, they're trying to better the conditions now. Okay, are we hungry? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So let us know what you think about conscripting women or old men. And Anna, could you wait like 10 minutes so that I can promote like my new online site? Yeah, please don't go out. I have a lot to show for you guys. You can end your live stream.
Okay, I'll end my. Guys, tune in next week, and thank you for tuning in this week.
Bye bye bananas.
Bye bye.
Okay, so the grand reveal. So guys, you've been waiting for this moment. I will show you. So, let's go. So this is our site. Let me put it in full screen here. go. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay. So this is our site. It's called 비로소. 비로소 means finally or at last in Korean. It's a pure Korean word. You won't use it in your daily, in a daily basis. You would mostly use the word 결국 more, but like 비로소 is like a cute, nice Korean word that means finally at last. It means our shop is finally here. We want to deliver you authentic Korean culture to you guys overseas. It's it's a nice. We have a good vision, and we have a pop-up here, February delivery notification, because it's the lunar holiday. The shipping companies and logistics is going to be slow, so mind that if you order anything for today. But yeah, this is the site. You literally have to just type biroso, biroso.net. We couldn't get com because it was taken already, but we have very high quality blog posts. One of our friends, a producer, is writing these blog posts. So if you take a look at the blog post here, it's like different quality. We literally dissect the traditional, context behind soju, why we like it, where it appears, what's the culture behind it, some models and different types of soju, and like the industry statistics, how much production there is, what's good pairing with it, in the old days how soju was considered, all that kind of stuff. Very in-depth quality review, quality blog posts. And then we ended with one of our products, like the Dokdo Soju glass we're actually selling here. So if you really interested in Korean culture, in-depth Korean culture, please go look at our blog post. It's like the scroll never ends here. And we have other blog posts, very interesting ones. I'm just going with the blog post first. So you can read about makgeolli here. Very, very in-depth ones. And they're not like chat GPT generated posts, okay? We're talking about real human-made posts. So unwrapping Korea, exploring 보자기, the magnificence of Korean culture. You guys don't know what 보자기 is. It's wrapping cloth for Korean presents and stuff, but it has a whole history, and it has traditional patterns and stuff, and the meaning of it, all that kind of stuff. So very brilliant blog post. But other than that, of course, our focus is selling products. So if you go to the shop, we have different categories: fashion, home, kitchen, books. We even have books. So let's go to maybe the recent products. So we have very Korean cups, we have Korean memo pads, we have Korean calligraphy starter kits, we have plastic keychains, we have Korean traditional very famous ballpoint pens. Look at this, it looks so flashy, right? I literally uploaded this yesterday night, and they're gold, silver, rose gold editions. This is pure gold, there's literally gold on top of this. And this Monami pen is really famous in Korea. We have Nike collaborations in Korean. This is Just Do It in Korean. And then we have this is RM's figure he has on his table, but it's customizable, so you can paint your own color on it. This is a NFL version of it. It's really cute, right? So we have very, very interesting products. We have Korean traditional letters. You can pack it, you can gift it to people. Also, we have very hip, Korean t-shirts. This is where should I go Korean t-shirt. It's the signboards of Korea. We have this means rice and this means chill, but it's very hip Korean calligraphy. We have dancing tiger, iPhone pouches, really cute, right? And also we have handkerchiefs. This is Yunnori, a Korean traditional game set. We have mufflers. We also sell the most well-known Korean novels out there. So Hangang is a really well-known novelist. She got the Man Booker Prize, I think. And The Vegetarian, Pachinko, Kim Ji-young. This is the feminist, book in Korea. I Want to Die, But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. This is a bestseller.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Cursed Bunny, a lot of nice books. Almond, this was a RM recommended book. We have like lots of pouches, good luck posters, coasters, diaries. This is one of my favorite. This diary is literally so pretty. It's from Najeonchulgi. These are like from oyster shells and stuff like that. We have like traditional umbrellas, the soju glass you saw before. This is so cool. This is a perfect gift for people.
The memories.
Yeah. We have Hangul scarves. Like literally they're Hangul letters on the scarves. And then we have like more modern caps and like reusable straws, Korea Celadon straws. And the more you see, like more intriguing products, like this is a good luck fish. This is a bracelet worn by BTS Suga and V over here. You have like mood lamps, and you can get like actual, you know, what do you call this? Like spoon sets, and so many to see. We're uploading day by day, so like there's gonna be products uploaded every single day. So if you go to like Instagram, and if you type in Piroso, there you go. You can see, you can follow this account. I might as well follow it now. Yeah, you can follow this account and you can see our uploaded products getting uploaded every single day, so you can get the recent notifications for that. Or if you just want the recent news sent to your email, you could go to the like this part, the bottom part of the page, and enter your email here, and we'll send you newsletters. All our social medias are here as well. What you see on screen is merely a small fraction of Korea. That's one of our mottos. We'll be adding.
I was saying you should post the link.
Oh, the link. Okay, I'll post the link. So I'll post the link in the chat. It's literally piroso.net. Yeah, it's this one. So yeah. So you can go there. I'll pin it in the pinned comment section. And really cool products, really cool content. We'll be posting more and more blog posts. I think we have like 5 already, 6. Yeah, it's about Korea's #1 treasure, behind the palette, Seoul colors, you know, Han River, all that kind of stuff. So check out those. And you can pay via PayPal only right now. So I'm sure like if you have like a credit card that connects to PayPal, you should be fine. And once we get like some substantial amount of sales, we'll be able to support Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, Master, Visa. But for now, we need a verification process, so you need to pay via PayPal. And special event. This is only for the viewers that are remaining now. We are doing a 15% discount for everyone that signs up. And you'll get an automatic email, and once you press the link, there's gonna be a URL, a hyperlink in the email, and only if you use that link, if you click on that link, you will get a 15% discount for all our products. So that includes, you know, super expensive ones. Like if you go to maybe we have very expensive ones. This one is the most expensive? This one is literally $1,000. It's called the King's Cup. It's made by like a master, and it's $1,000. So I'm giving you 15% on all of these products, any product there. Even if you go to like the Nike one, the Nike t-shirt, the Nike sweatshirt is like $115. You can get 15% on that. If you buy in bulk, you can get a 15% on all the products. So yeah, that's good. For the books, you can get it on Amazon too, but we set it as the same price. We're not getting any profit out of it. We just want you to just have the Korean literature experience. So if you want to add the book in there, like you can add that to it. Yeah, 50%, I'm there. Yes, thank you, H. Stomach. So please sign up, get that email, use the URL, and then you'll be able to get that 15%. Or if that's too much for you, I have a discount code for you, which is very long because we don't want it to be overused. But I will drop the discount code right now. So the discount code is, Jin set this discount code, membership appreciation discount.
That's so long.
Yeah. This is literally the discount code. So we don't want it to be overused, but membership appreciation discount. You can fill it in the checkout section and you'll get the 15% discount. But anyways, go check out piroso.net. And thank you for everyone following the Instagram account right now. I'm getting all the notifications. Hope we can get a lot of sales this month and then support you with better convenience with the payment systems. But yeah, look forward. We're working really hard. We're having like daily meetings to source more and more products. We have like 20 more products in line to get onto the shop. I'm talking with the mayor. I'm talking with the Seoul City government to get the Seoul My Soul merch into our store. We'll be able to get those into it and a lot more fun products. And our store focuses on actual Korean lifestyles. So like, you know, the traditional and modern, you know, like the soju glasses or the spoon sets or, you know, the fashion. So we're gonna get like high-end fashion here too. Like maybe we're even talking about there was a collaboration with Palace in Korea, and there was a that kind of stuff. We're actually working on to get like those, you know, hypebeast stuff in our shop as well. So there's a lot of improvement to be left here. So anyways, yeah, go check it out.
It says, how do we get the email for 15% off?
Oh, you just have to sign up
on the website.
Yeah, just go to the account, log in, just sign in, and whatever email you post here, you will get that.
Create account.
Create account, yes. Go to create account and whatever, sign up, and then you will get that email in your inbox, and then you will get that 15%, and you're good to go. Yeah. So if you don't have Instagram, you can follow us on like, you know, other channels, but we're not uploading that heavily, that much. So Instagram is the main front. Is there a time?
The website, obviously.
Yeah. Is there a time limit on the code? We're thinking maybe 2 weeks to a month. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure on that, but for now, it's indefinite. It's indefinite. So, yeah. Will we have BTS merch? We have like, you know, curation standards, so we don't want to get too much into the K-pop sector because it might get overflowed by like K-pop stuff. But in terms of like, you know, very exclusive things you can't get outside of Korea, if you request, we'll try to get them in stock. So if you have a particular product you think is really cool and that you can't find on Amazon or anywhere, then please request it to us. You can send an email to us. Yeah, if you go to contacts, you can send an email to this email over here, and yeah, we'll try to get your stuff here. So anyways, that's it. So thank you for your time. Hope you have fun browsing through our new website and read the stuff, and hope you enjoy this selection of products. And
before you leave, Anna, I was not able to join KBS Live where I can see the live recording. It's not live. They're gonna make shorts, but they're not gonna upload the live. It's done, so sorry. Okay, have a good weekend.
Yeah,
soon.
have a good.
No, it's not the midweek. Yeah. It's like Friday.
More Nike collabs. Yeah, we're gonna get more like fashionable brands, like mostly the Korean editions. We have like Adidas Korean editions, and those things you can't get in your local countries and stuff. So we're targeting that sector. So that's that. Go check it out, piroso.net. I'll put it in the pinned comment after this. Please follow our socials, spread the word to your Korean, you know, communities, and we'll go get lunch. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. That was a long life. Bye.